Well, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world, and welcome to our Trans Lifeline 36-hour charity RPG stream, where we are trying to raise money for for what I think is an amazing charity. My name is Throck at Throck Plays on the Twitter, as you can see down there, and I am joined by some lovely human beings today for our first charity game of the day. Let me start by telling you a little bit about Trans Lifeline and the amazing giveaways we're going to have today. And I need to thank some people at the start of this stream too, because it would have been impossible without them. So let me bring up my notes. And yeah, where'd my notes go? Yeah, I'm starting off good, guys. It's starting off great today. Okay, so yes, first of all, thank you guys for hanging out so much. This is going to be an amazing 36 hours for a charity that is close to my heart. Trans Lifeline provides micro grants to folks going through transition in order to do things like change their paperwork, change their names on medical documents, do all of the little things that go along with becoming who they truly are. And I think that's yeah, it's great stuff. And I'm really excited that we're going to be able to do this in a meaningful and inclusive way. And they also have a crisis line for folks going through transition, and it's a peer-run, peer-led, peer-staffed organization, and it's just we hope to be able to show them a ton of love over the next 36 hours. And we have some amazing sponsors and some really cool shows coming your way over the next 36 hours, starting with this, which I'll introduce in a second. But I want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors who really helped make this as exciting and awesome as it is. First up, Tabletop Loot, who's been there with us from the beginning, is giving away a set of dice every game. They will also be our first giveaway at 2 p.m. today. Second up, Devin Rue, who many of you know is another amazing sponsor of ours from early days of Welcome to the Party, and has committed $100 worth of gift certificates, which we will be giving out in $25 tranches. Let me check my tracker. We are giving one of those away at the end of this stream as well. And then So Maddie Games' new So Nerdwear t-shirt line, who's actually in our stream today, and I'll let him tell you more about his stuff here in a second. And then last, there's a couple more sponsors. Oh yeah, Critical Role. Critical Role has decided to give us a signed map of the Dwendalian Empire to auction off 36 hours from now at the end of this stream. And I can't even tell you how excited I am. And it was in large part through working with Devin to make that happen. She has been an amazing resource and pillar of support for this community, and we love her for it. And so we're really excited to do that. And of course, Me in Midair, who's a maker who's part of our community, is giving away a couple of different things. And so is Shanna Logic, another maker who's in our community, is giving away. She does perler art and is giving away a giant mimic dice box. And so all of these people have really helped us kind of get a ton of momentum, get a ton of social media love out there in order to really kind of drive the hype behind this, all in support of an amazing cause. So I have to do it. I have to ask you to donate, please, to this amazing cause as we go through the day. We have what I consider an aspirational goal of $5,000. If we get there, I'll be over the moon. If not, that's okay. We're playing games for a great cause, and that cause is Trans Lifeline. So with that, that's my entire preamble. Oh my god, $20 already. Thank you so much. I'll be hopefully breaking in to do this a lot. Miss Misery, thank you for the $20 donation. That's amazing. But now, let's go around and say hi to everybody, starting right next to me, over this way, with Katie Face.
Hey, I'm Katie. Are we doing just our personal introductions or our character introductions, or how do you want us to do that?
Talk about your character, too, because I think it'll be fun.
Okay. I'm Katie. You can find me on Twitter at KatieFace. I am playing Tragic Tippy, and she's a bard of mourning because the world is just such a sad, sad place, you know? And she's a kobold.
Yes, they're all kobolds today.
We are all.
So where else can we find you online?
You can also find me on Off the Table. I do social media for Off the Table, Twitter. That's off_the_table on Twitter and Twitch. We're a We do many shows through the week, but we also have a bi-weekly advice show for DMs by DMs. We just started back last night, and we talked about organization and inspiration for DMs. And yeah, if you'd like to be involved, just shoot me a message or the main Twitter message, and we'd love to have you in the Discord.
Awesome. And next up, Cena Breyer.
Hello. My name is Cena Breyer. I'm a voice actor from Los Angeles, and I'm here because it was in. Why wouldn't I be here? Anyway, my character is also unsurprisingly a kobold. I am Merple. I'm a kobold. Technically, they call me a barbarian, but I don't know. That sounds really terrifying, and I don't know. I get scared a lot. I just like to carve my little idols. That's all, my little totems. Okay.
Oh, I love that voice. I'm so excited to interact with your character. Next up, and I hope you wanted to tell us a little bit about your t-shirt too, Mr. So Many Games.
Hey everyone, I'm Maddie. You can find me online as So Many Games, pretty much everywhere on the internet. Also, I am a thread writer, and I handle the social media accounts for the thread writers. So a lot of those posts and stuff are me being a dork. And of course, I play games on Soul Bear RPG. And I have a new store, sonerdware.com. I myself, my friend at Dire Fox Corn, and pretty soon we're going to be opening a store on my site for Dumpstat Charisma too. You hear it here first. So,
Breaking news coming to you live from the Welcome to the Party charity stream.
We sell nerd stuff for TTRPG people, T-shirts, you name it, we're adding it. And yeah, we're donating a T-shirt per stream, and that's going to be like one standard shirt, any size, any design. You don't have to get the Dirty 20, Pride, or the Pride Dice Fiend or anything like that. You can get whatever you want. So we have tons of options.
Awesome. Yeah, and you will get one of those t-shirts of your choice at when we do our giveaway at 2 p.m. So the way this is going to work is we're going to do at 2 p.m. we're going to do tabletop loot and So Maddie or So Nerdwear shirts, and then at the end of the stream, probably around 3:45, we'll do the $25 gift certificate to Rue Inc. But next up, Castle Mac, Lydia.
Hi everyone, I'm Lydia. I am playing Rizzy, who's a super sneaky little thief rogue, also kobold. Surprising. On the internet, you can find me pretty much everywhere at Castle Mac Lydia. On Twitter, I play on the Castle Mac channel on Sunday nights and Tuesday nights, both at 7:30, which is Eastern time. On Sundays, we are doing Waterdeep Dragon Heist, which is really exciting. Other than that, just happy to be here.
Yay! I am also happy for you to be here. And last, but certainly not least, M.
Hi, I'm Em. I have been on the Welcome to the Party community since, I don't know, April. I usually play the Saturday game. It's currently on hiatus. I'm playing... Oh, you can find me on Twitter at DobsonM. I mostly post about D&D, but also philosophy, so if you're interested in that, feel free to check it out. I'm playing Erix, a small tiefling that is blue and speckled with all sorts of warfare remnants.
You mean kobold?
Kobold. What did I say?
Tiefling.
Oh, I'm so used to playing tieflings.
Tieflings
We're playing a kobold. I'm playing
Tiefbald.
a kobold.
Kobling.
Kobling.
Yeah.
That is a sorcerer, so should be interesting.
Awesome. All right, and I'm going to do one more shout out. We are doing a charity event, and so I'm going to be the awkward one who repeatedly asks you for money throughout this thing. We are looking to support Trans Lifeline. Trans Lifeline is an amazing charity that provides microgrants to folks going through transition and a peer-staffed crisis line, and we think they're They're a great place. One of the reasons we picked them is because, welcome to the party. First of all, we are an inclusion and equity-based community with a large LGBT community within our group. And secondly, because I could look at their charity and go, I know where this money is going. I can see it going to the microgrants. I can see it going to the crisis text line. And that to me is meaningful when supporting any charity, is being able to give directly to that charity. And so if you click that donate button below, that link doesn't go through me. It doesn't go through Welcome to the Party. It goes directly to the Trans Lifeline PayPal. We don't see a dollar of it. We just want to give you guys a great time and them as much money as we possibly can to support this amazing work. So with that, you guys ready to start playing?
I think.
I'm so excited.
Yay! All right, so let me start some music here. And so first up, for those of you who are new to Roll20, there's a little cog in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. If the music is too loud, the first little slider on that cog will turn it up and down for you. But I myself like the soundtracks in games. So with that, let's get started.
Okay. Ooh.
It's been a hard few days for the Grubbly Bits clan. The hobgoblins of General Harrow Halfheart attacked your home, trying to enslave you all to fight in his army as it sweeps through the Stinklands. But in a series of increasingly desperate battles, you were able to push him back and defeat his army. On that final day, high up in the Brown Mound Hills, your clutch of kobolds were instrumental in defeating that army. With kobold arrayed against goblin and hobgoblin in vast battle lines, you were asked to... Well, why don't you tell me what you were asked to do to win the battle that day?
I can't really remember much. It was really harrowing.
I was just told to play music when any of our allies fell, and even harder music when any of our enemies fell.
Play harder.
I was able to send a message to one of the leading kobold peers, and I was able to warn them of an oncoming attack from the flank, or from being flanked.
Nice.
Well,
What about
For
the
this
rest of you?
battle, I stole a lot of gold.
I obviously fight with panache and expertise. I am fantastic.
Excellent. So, our heroes are small but vicious kobold fighters and musicians and totem carvers found themselves in the thick of this battle, the culminating event in the war between the hobgoblins and the kobolds, where they were able to steal a flank thanks to the work of Eric's. They were able to dive into the center of battle with Merple and Tosh carving their way through the enemy lines, while music blaring by Tragic Tippy bolstered the allies and brought fear to the heart of the enemies. And Risey, what was it you did again? I forgot. Oh, you stole the gold! And all of this together, that's right, all of this together broke open a hole in the line so that Risey could break through and be the first to the enemy's loot, which was far behind. Matthias, thank you for the $29.06 donation to Trans Lifeline. We heart you. And with that, Risey was able to break through the battle lines and steal the gold, find out where the enemy's loot was, and point your leader, Queen Snicked Grubbly Bits, to the Great Goblin Horde.
I stole a little bit, though, and didn't tell her.
Of course. You wouldn't be a kobold if you didn't.
Finders keepers.
Yeah. All right. Having successfully saved the day for the Grubbly Bits clan, you all come home champions and are invited to Queen Snicked Grubbly Bits' grand feast. Back in the nice dark cave, Queen Grubbly Bits sits at the head of a number of tables, her throne surrounded by the war loot you've gained over the last few days, and with her magnificent mud-spattered crown sitting cockeyed atop her head. There's humans crackling on the spit, and tasty gnome stew brewing up in the warm hearth fires. You throw back some ale stolen from a particularly testy dwarf, and enjoy the festivities. There are drinking games, and over there, a few kobolds are playing hide the finger. And in another corner, Some particularly burly kobolds are arm wrestling with actual hobgoblin arms. Would any of you like to try your luck at some goblin games? Shogun, thank you for the $25 donation to Trans Lifeline. We love you.
I think Tippy stands up and just goes, like life, this human arm is just overdone. I'm gonna go play a game.
You are always so unhappy. Why is that?
Oh, it probably has to do with a lot of how I was brought up and how I was taught to sing music. You know, life is about mourning. We have to accept it.
I like
Life-
afternoon myself. Just saying.
I don't know. Life is about beauty, about fun, about getting other people to do the work for you. You know.
Those are all very valid, but I feel like you can also do those in sad ways.
I don't know. I don't know if I've ever been sad.
You should try it.
Maybe.
Life is a game of
I'm gonna
death.
just hide in the corner because this is way too many people and I'm too scared.
Oh.
I like
I-
new
Wait.
experiences.
Wait,
I
When
think
all-
Tippy. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no.
I think Tippy's just gonna go play a dice game. She's gonna go find some kind of dice game to play.
Absolutely. So as you wander off to one of the corners, you find some people rolling halfling knuckle bones. Some of them still with a little bit of halfling on them, but they were able to carve little holes in them. So why don't we play a game? Go ahead and roll me. And are you going to cheat or are you going to play straight?
Oh, I think that she's totally going to try to deceive them and cheat. But
Excellent.
she just, I don't really know how to play this game, and I think losing might make me even more sad.
Aw. Aw. So what skill would you like to attempt to use to cheat your way into this game?
Yeah, I think she's gonna, I think what she's going to do is when she rolls, if she doesn't roll well enough, try to play a little song on her piccolo and convince them or deceive them, which I want to use some kind of charisma thing to believe that she really needs this. She really needs this to go on.
Aw. Okay, so what I'd like you to do is roll 1d6, 1d8, and 1d10. But before that, go ahead and make a deception check. Nice! Yeah.
7.
You may re-roll all 3 dice if you so choose, but you must keep the outcome of the second set of dice. So,
Okay, you said-
yeah.
D6, D8, and D10.
Yep. Would you like to re-roll any of those?
I will re-roll the D10.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, so you get down and you start you get some of those halfling bones in your hands. Each of you rolls 3 of them. But you, luckily, as you were kind of walking around the battlefield, found a couple of dead halflings who were helping out kind of as engineers for the hobgoblin army, and had a few knuckle bones of your own in there as well, and were able to switch them out. And you are able to, as they're like, oh, that's so sad, and they're not really paying attention to your hand. Somebody just donated. How much was it? I want to give them some love. $30. Lydia with the $30. You're in the stream, and I love you for it. Almost already to $150. That is amazing. You guys are awesome and reaffirming my joy in humanity. So, as you were walking around the battlefield, you found a few of your own halfling knuckle bones that you were able to create dice out of, anticipating that there might be a party tonight, and you may be able to find a way to make a little extra cash out of it. And using your sad story, you're able to do a little bit of sleight of hand while they're not paying attention, and they're kind of like, oh, that's so sad, let me get you a drink, whatever, and replace the good dice with your dice, which only have 5s and 6s on them, and when you roll them out, you obviously win, gaining a few copper and a couple of buttons that look really shiny and kind of nice, except for some blood. They were obviously like off a hobgoblin uniform or something. And you win, and everyone's like, "Yay, you won! Are you happy now?"
Tippy looks specifically over at Tosh with this button and just goes, "It looks as shiny as I thought life once was."
They all
You need to find happiness, my dear, sometime.
kind of look at each other and they're like, "Oh, okay." So,
Well,
It was a good attempt, though. Thank you.
maybe I will try. Yes.
Yeah.
I want to bring out my own dice set.
Nice.
So I'm going to kind of shoo them off and say, no, this is my game now.
Ooh.
Oh, are you gonna try and own it?
Yes.
What skill would you
So-
like to do to try and own this game?
I have a pretty good deception.
Let's do it up. Let's see a deception roll.
So I'm going to try and talk a big game while I'm switching out the dice.
Okay.
Oh shoot. That half of my stat is that.
How do you start? How do you start trying to deceive them? Tell me what you do. So the situation is this: there's like 12 kobolds all in a circle, like it's some sort of like 50s gang playing craps, right? And they're all like, "Yeah, see, I'm gonna roll some dice, and we're all gonna get some money out of this. See, yeah, see, right?" So how do you kind of break into that and try and own it?
Well, first I'm going to start with saying we have to use my dice because you're all cheating. And then I put down my specially crafted and very clean dice. And I start talking a big game as we're building it up, and I say, you know, it's all in the dice. You have to believe in the heart of the dice. And we'll see if you can try your best against me. And I'm going to try to make my words bigger than my hand movements and kind of make sure that they're paying attention to what I'm saying.
And as you set your dice down, having said this speech, a couple of them are like, "Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I understand that. Me too. Yeah, that sounds great." Two of them kind of look down at the dice. One of them picks them up and he looks at it and he goes, "Eh," and he rolls it, and then he rolls it again. "These are cheater dice," and he flicks it across the hall.
I kind of just scatter the dice and say, fine. I'll have it your way. We'll play with your
Kimmages,
way.
thank you for the $30 for Trans Lifeline. You know I love you all. For those of you who don't know, Kimmages is the amazing co-founder of this channel and the person who put these gorgeous graphics together for us today. So we love her hard. And so I'm sorry, I broke in because donation. What did you say?
Oh, I said, fine, we'll have it your way. We'll play with your shitty dice.
Excellent. All right, you will
And
get
just like throw it off.
you will get no additional help on your roll, but go ahead and roll me a d6, a d8, and a d10.
What is?
I like your consistency with 3 threes in a row. 6,
Eric
just
first.
you guys go through like round after round of rolling, and you're like, "I got a 7," and he's like, "I got a 7," and then you're like, "I got a 7," and then he's like, "I got a 7," and then he's like, "I got a 12," and that for some reason wins in Kobold Craps instead of losing. And then you're like, "Oh, I got a 7," and then he wins, and he like takes all your cool gubbins that you may have picked up off the battlefield and that you bet into this as the betting kind of increased over time. And sad, you've lost your craps game. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Eric's is not impressed.
No. What else, guys?
While all of this gaming is going on, I want to try to like sneak off and try to go find where the horde is to see if I can pocket a little more.
Okay, nice. Yeah, so up at the front of the so essentially imagine you're in like a large well-hewn kind of kobold cave. At the front end is the queen sitting on a we got another Katie Face, thank you so much for the donation. Another player throwing in with the $20 for Trans Lifeline. So at the head of this large open cave is a a throne made of mud and sticks and brambles, and it's got little coins stuck in it too, here and there. And the closer you get to it, the more you're like, that might not be mud. Well, some of it might be mud, but some of it's certainly not mud. But surrounding it is this horde of everything from battle gear like kobold and or like goblin breastplates and hobgoblin like dress uniforms and scimitars, and there's a lot of coinage and gold and stuff like that. And Queen Grubbly Bits is sitting there on her throne, just kind of drinking and enjoying the night and like looking at all the stuff going around and like yelling at people to do cool stuff and just having a great night and not really paying attention to you.
Cool. I want to like stealth up on the wall and like try to get behind the throne.
Yeah, make me a stealth check. With advantage, because everyone's drunk. Oh, yeah. Doesn't even notice. She has 2 bodyguards with her as well, who are just kind of like chewing. One of them has like a human kind of calf and like ankle that he's just kind of like ripping pieces off of. And another one has like a big bowl of gnome stew that he's kind of like slobbing into, and it's kind of falling all around him. And you're able to sneak right behind them. And you kind of have your pick of anything that you can pocket. So are you looking more for coin or like pretty shiny? Like jewelry?
Probably a little bit of both, but I think I would like to try to get like some kind of jewelry that I could show off, but then also have a bunch of coins stowed away. That way, if somebody notices that I've like stolen some piece of jewelry, I could give it back, but still be rich.
I love it. Okay, yeah, you're able to do a little bit of column A and a little bit of column B before anybody notices you're back there. You get 2 pieces of very nice jewelry. One is this kind of gold-linked chain that's got an embossed jade head of a hobgoblin on it.
Nice.
That it's and it's just kind of like on you. It's almost like because it's hobgoblin size. It's almost like Flava Flav sized on you, like the big clock, right? And the other piece is a simple ring. It's a little big for your hand, but you think you could probably, if you like cut it in half, made an earring out of it. That's got a ruby on it. That when you start playing with it, feels like it has a little bit of magic to it somehow. Feels like it might be magical.
All
And
right.
nobody noticed. You're not sure, but it might be.
Okay.
So, oh, go ahead.
That's all. I'm super happy with my Flava Flav head, and
Flava Flav.
I'll try to to sneak back into the party.
Easily done. No one's paying attention. So Merple and Tosh.
Huh?
Merple, you just hiding in the corner?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Maybe like I'll go up and get a little punch from now and then, which we know it's not really punch, but we're not really gonna. I'm not really gonna question what it is. I'm just gonna.
Are you making a totem at least?
I was making one earlier. I got like 3 in my pocket right now.
Merple, make a perception check for me if you wouldn't mind.
Oh no, that's my worst hat.
Okay. No, everything seems fine to you. You're just having fun. You're a little because there's a lot of people around, yeah. And you're playing with your stuff, and the drink tastes okay. Yeah, it's like sewer water and some sort of dwarf brew, and there's something floating in it, but it tastes fine. Yeah. Tosh.
I don't know.
You don't know? There are 4 games out there right now. Big drinking game. There's Hide the Finger.
You say drinking game? I like a drinking games. Yes. That sounds good. I like to drink.
There are a number of kobolds, some of whom are very kind of like wiry, but like they're like the high metabolism kobolds. The ones that are like always really high intensity, and they're sitting around and they're like dwarven, like so they're just like slamming this dwarven ale, like cask by cask of it. And then 2 of them pass out. And one of the goblins stands up, or I'm sorry, one of the kobolds stands up on the table and he goes, "All right, we need 2 more for this drinking contest. Who's up for it?"
I shall enter. Yes.
Excellent! You with the funny voice! Get over here! And then this kind of, like, burlier dude. And we got another donation. Nightsteed, thank you for the $15 donation to Trans Lifeline, which puts us over the $200 goal and almost 5% of the way to our goal within the first hour. That
Amazing.
is amazing. I love you guys so much. This kind of burlier looking dwarf comes up and he settles down in the table across from you. And he goes, right, you ready to drink?
Why not?
He seems a little Australian, and you're not sure why.
Is that on the Sword Coast somewhere? Or?
Yeah. That's the outback of the Sword Coast, actually.
Australia? I've never heard of.
We have a question from chat. This
Oh.
do bits count as donations?
So the reason bits will not count towards donations, and the reason why is because I didn't want to put anyone between the charity and the money. I don't know when a payout will happen, and so I don't know if you love what you're seeing and you want to support us, it's great, but this is all about Trans Lifeline and raising money for them, and so I wanted to have a really open accountability chain, and so waiting a month and a half for sub donations to come through or for bit donations to come through didn't feel right to me, and so the only money that's going directly to Trans Lifeline is through the donation. Oh, you know what I can do? Utilitas, how many bits did you give? And what I will do is I will donate in your name that many bits so that you get your donation in. You let me know, and that is what will happen. You can DM me if you want, and I will make sure that that happens. Cool? Cool. Awesome. Alright, so $10.80. I will put that into the donation as soon as we are on break. Somebody remind me, I might go crazy.
And I'll Kimages said she'd match that. I'll match it too.
What? Oh my god, 2 matching donations of $10.80.
Yeah, I'll do it too, because I understand bits.
Oh wow. Oh yeah. You guys are amazing. I'm gonna cry a little bit. Okay. So, right, you're sitting there across the table from Cobalt, who looks a lot bigger than you, and he wants to drink you down the table. 2 giant mugs of ale slam down between you. What do you do?
Let's go, big boy.
All right. So you slam down. You start drinking. Okay? It's a drinking game. So is anyone helping Tosh? And are you trying to cheat in any way?
Yeah, of course I'm gonna cheat.
How do you
How
cheat?
does helping work, though?
It's up to you guys. It's like a skill challenge. So to explain cheating real quick, if you're like, I have a spell that might be able to help, or I want to try and distract the guy, or whatever, tell me what skill you'd like to use. Kimages with a $10 donation matching Utilitas, thank you. You just tell me, and we'll make a skill check for it, and we'll figure out what happened.
I do have minor illusion, so
I also would like to help by casting Unseen Servant. So Tosh can, if Tosh would like to get rid of beers very quickly, my Unseen Servant named Jeffy can grab them and take them away from Tosh.
I love it.
I could do a sleight of hand.
Okay. So yeah,
While
I'm
this is
hearing.
happening, are there any animals in here?
Yes. There is 2 foxes who are kind of controlled by essentially kobold druids, and they're kind of their companions. And there's a number of pet rats and pet large centipedes hanging around kobolds' necks and things like that.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah. Okay.
I would like to go up to the table that they're doing this at and not necessarily help, but I kind of want to lean on my hand with my new ring.
oh,
Hey.
And just watch how it's going, and maybe if people start to notice it, just make conversation.
I know that it's magic.
Oh yeah, it is. Does it do anything magical?
Could I tell?
You make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Do I know it's magic? I'm
You-
Slightly better.
you feel it, and it's got, so there's the concept of the weave in the Forgotten Realms, and I like the weave because it allows people to be like, I think that's magical, without having to be like arcanely trained. And so when you picked it up, you're like, this has the tingle to it. I don't know how to do the tingle, but this has the tingle to it.
Ring.
Oh my God, Lewd Alfred with the $60 donation to Trans Lifeline. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Wow. We're just cooking today. We're almost to $300 and past 5% of our goal in the first 37 minutes. I love you guys. I love you guys. Okay. So let's go around the table and talk about how we're gonna help Maddie before Maddie starts his, or how we're gonna help Tosh before Tosh starts his drinking contest. Who said that they did Unseen Servant? Was that Eric's?
Tippy. Tippy's
Tippy.
gonna like lean forward and just go, I do believe in helping people, even if they're not as sad as me. And he's going to cast Unseen Servant and let her servant Jeffy, that if like Tosh needs to do like a sleight of hand, maybe it'll give him advantage, like to give it to Jeffy to to let Jeffy take this alcohol away, so Tosh can drink more.
I like it. And I don't even feel like there's going to be a role for that. Tosh, you feel a disembodied tap on your shoulder. Aye. And you know Tippy, and you know that this is something that Tippy does with her unseen servant.
Very good, very good.
Yeah.
So could I add minor illusion to make it seem as if the drink is actually emptying?
Yes, you may.
This is the way I'm thinking about it. So the minor illusion would make it look like the drink is actually going down his throat, but the servant would be able to dump it out.
Yeah, exact. That's perfect. Yeah.
Okay. So just
I like it.
constantly casting minor illusion, just like, and while paying attention to the ring, so making it seem as if I'm not actually caring about what's going on.
Awesome. You're like, yeah. All right. So we're gonna keep in mind for as the drinking begins. Risey or Murple, did you have any way that you were gonna help? Oh, Risey, I know you're gonna do the ring. Murple, did you have any way you wanted to help with that?
I was gonna say I watched them from across the whatever, but I rolled a 0 on perception, so I'm just like dazed and just staring into space and scared.
You're super into the drink, is what's yeah. You're just like, this is really good slosh.
Got, it comes in even layers. It's got notes of dwarf. It's very good.
Yeah, it's 7-layered drink and kind of that thick. Yeah, gross. And then Risey, you put your hand down, and as you do, you realize that you're suddenly. So Many Games, thank you for the matching donation of $10.80 to Utilitas's donation. You put your ring down, and as you do, you realize what this is. It's a ring of charm.
Wow.
So good for a thief.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take all your money.
So you also inherently know how to use it. The command word for this ring of charm is splitch.
Okay, let me write that down.
Okay.
Split, you say?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So you can choose to use that now or not. And oh my god, Kimages is right. We literally just crossed the $300 line in 40 minutes. That I can't even with the I can't even. But all right. So you can choose to use charm or not. It's up to you.
So when I say splitch, what's gonna happen? Are they gonna have to make like saving throws?
You will be able to choose one person to charm,
Okay.
as per the spell charm.
Okay. Now let me ask you a question about this. Is it a dwarf that's drinking?
No, it's just a really kind of burly and strangely Australian kobold.
Oh,
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Do they look like they have anything of value on them?
They have a pretty shiny sword.
Tight.
Is
Is it a short sword?
it is, it's a short sword.
Thanks. Okay.
Mhm. It's a one-shot. It's whatever I need it to be. It's a short sword. It is an end sword until such time as someone asks, and then it is a short sword. Yes. Yeah.
Amazing. Okay. So yeah, I want to put my my ring down on the table, and when he's done drinking, just be like, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. Was it Splitch?
No, it's not Splitch. Smart though. It's so he needs to make so it's a wisdom saving throw, which he rolls a 1. So that's great. We're off to a good start here on the DM side. No, it's not Splitch. Although for you, it could be.
Your new name is Splitch. The Queen said so.
I like it. You can call me Splitch.
The Queen said you're going to give me your sword. She needs it for sharpening.
Okay. Make a persuasion, or you get advantage on a deception check.
Perfect.
Yeah. Silver RPG, thank you for the follow. A 17's gonna be fine. Oh, yeah. He's like, oh, right, okay. Shink, doink, and you grab it, and you're like, huh, this has the tingle, too.
Oh, yeah. The tingle.
So many tingles.
So many tingles. It's a +1 short sword. Yay.
I'll tell him, like, Splitch, thank you so much. The Queen is going to be so happy to sharpen all the weapons.
I'm so glad you're grabbing my sword. It makes me so happy.
You make me so happy.
Lewd.
Oh.
When you guys mention happy, Tippy just looks at you and goes, don't worry, it won't last long.
Oh.
I know her, so I'll just like rub her face, like, aw. I'm so happy though.
Thoroughly distracted, thoroughly enchanted, this guy looks at you and goes, a little bit distracted, goes, right, you ready to drink?
Of course.
All right. I want you to make me a Constitution saving throw with advantage.
Okay.
And are you cheating in any specific way?
Yeah, I'm using sleight of hand. Yeah.
Two.
To help with the sneaking away of the beer.
Nice. Awesome. All right, so give me that sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Rolled a 9. Yeah, you're fine. Okay. So I'm not even gonna make you roll, because at this point it's gonna look like it's empty. You're gonna be able to pour even more of it out to the unseen servant, and you know he's really not paying attention. He's kind of looking at that sweet piece of kobold that just ran away with his sword. So over the course of about 7 drinks, which for you is about 9 sips of ale, he gets drunker and drunker and drunker, and you're like, this is great. This is great. This is great. And just as he's about to pass out, the entire room goes black.
Oh no.
You hear muffled stumbles and yells, and the cracking of pottery, and a high-pitched and painful scream, and just as soon as it started, the darkness is gone. You see the queen crying at the foot of her bone and mud and other things throne, crownless, and much of the loot has been stolen. She gets up onto her knees, and she looks at you, the 5 of you, and goes, "You, heroes of the battle, find my crown!" As she starts clutching at her head, because as you all know, this crown, which is essentially made of twigs, more pieces of gold, more mud, and other things, is essentially the thing that lets somebody be king or queen of the Grubbly Bits clan and take the Grubbly Bits name.
I just cry with her.
You say king or queen, eh?
Yes. Find my crown! Find it, heroes! Find it! Find it! Find it!
I'll try.
As you wish, my lady.
Oh, we will
Meanwhile,
find
I
that
want to-
crown.
I want to find the crown.
I mean, I think you look very lovely crying. Maybe you should go without it for a little while.
No! It's my lovely! I need it back! Find it! Find it! And she, like, punches one of the guards next to her. Find the crown! loud.
All right.
But can she really order us around without the crown? No.
Just let her think that she can.
Lich, go comfort the queen.
Yes, ma'am. And he runs over and he starts like hugging on her. And she's like, no, no, no. And he keeps doing it because he's still charmed.
You have a way with the drunken idiot.
What can I say?
Slump-O-Matic with $100 donation. Oh my god, that's ridiculous. Whoa. Can I get a shout out for Stump-O-Matic here in the stream, please? That would be amazing. I am Jesus. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
That deserves. Yes.
Yay. That deserves a yeah. Thank you so much. I can't even tell you.
Looks sad, but I'll do it anyways.
So, Queen Looks Sad has asked you to find... I gotta disable stream elements. I disabled some of it, and you know what I'll do after this stream? I'm gonna get rid of it, because I don't need it for anything. But, Queen, being comforted, unwillingly, by a large semi-Australian kobold.
Who's very drunk.
Whose new name is Splitch, and who is very drunk. Looks up at you with tears in her eyes and goes, please find it. Please, please find it.
Splitches get stitches.
I'll try. What was it made out of again?
Mud and sticks and things not mud and gold coins.
Is anybody proficient in checking for tracks?
Survival?
Yeah, I didn't want to actually name the stat. Is anybody able to track down based on footprints and the like?
I'm not good at it, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, no, I'm no good at that. I usually on boats.
Actually, you said there were pet rats?
There were pet rats.
I go to the nearest, I look for, I'm gonna try to find one, and if I can find one, I'm going to, as a ritual, cast Speak with Animals.
Ooh, because it's a one shot, we're not gonna worry about time. Poof, it happens. Heya! What's up?
Hi. Did you happen to notice that big scary lady up there? She had a thing on her head, and now it's gone. And did you notice? Did you see where it went? Because I didn't see where it went. I was drinking the punch.
Yep. I think there were these two guys.
Two guys.
Like hobgoblins, except not in armor. They were wearing like
Oh God, hobgoblins! Okay, oh, I'm sorry.
clothes. And then there was like this floating eyeball-y thing, but it had more than one. It had like extra eyeballs on it. Yeah, and
It sounds really scary.
yeah, I only saw them there going away because I was coming in because I wanted to get some of that human leg meat. It sounded good to me.
Somewhere? Where's their human meat?
Everywhere, man, on the spits over there.
Oh, I didn't even see it. I'm gonna get some. Okay, thank
Yeah.
you very much.
You're welcome.
All right.
Huh. That hurt the jaw a little bit. I'm gonna be real about that.
That my little rat friend there, he said it was hobgoblins and like an eyeball. And I don't really know what he meant by an eyeball, but it sounded really scary.
An eyeball.
Eyeball.
Do I know
Could
what
I
eyeball
roll?
is? Like,
Can I roll an Arcana check to see if I recognize what Merkel is describing?
Yes. Anybody who would like to after that description may.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I did. Arcana check.
As a nat 20.
Yep.
Nice.
You initially think, oh god, a beholder? But then you realize beholders don't leave their lairs. Like, they would send other people to leave their lairs. If it was a beholder, it wouldn't be here on its own, unless it was a particularly sociable one. And that's not something that happens often. You think it's more likely that it was either a very tiny beholder, what are called gazers, which are like the guard dogs of the beholder world. Or, depending on what size it was, maybe a medium-sized beholder, which is called a gouth. And gouths are like the weird offspring, kind of, from the same dimension as beholders, but not really related to them, and they're much more sociable. So you think it's like, even on the crit, you're able to, the crit is allowing you to go, it's not a beholder, oh thank God, right? And then narrow it down to either a Gouth or a Gazer.
I don't think we have to worry about it being one of those big scary beholders, Merple. I think we're okay.
Okay.
But I don't know if we're completely safe, which, that's how life is.
Uh-huh.
So I think it might be a Gouth or a Gazer.
Gesundheit.
Yeah, I didn't think you would know what those are. They're very.
I'm sorry.
They're more sociable, which is very odd to me. But you might understand someone.
I'm not very sociable. I wouldn't understand.
You might understand a beholder not wanting to leave their home.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is the
no.
opposite of that. I think
So what are you doing, guys?
Yeah, I think she's telling this information to all of you because we were told to go get the crown.
Well, yes, we should definitely get the crown.
I can be pretty sneaky. Why don't you follow me?
Would any of us know where any of these creatures, like if they hang out close to us?
We'd probably know a bit about hobgoblins, wouldn't we?
Yeah,
Am
you
I
would
not
definitely know
wearing
about
the
hobgoblins.
hobgoblin skull on my chain right now?
Yeah, you've got the Flava Flav hobgoblin chain. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could go ahead and make the better of a history or nature check.
Terrible at both, but I'll
Well-
try.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Hey, that's good.
All right.
So, you know that someone had to be funding this war, and that hobgoblins, while warlike, tend not to like. They're like orcs, right? When they attack for territory and they attack for slaves. But this army was like dreaming much bigger than that. It was like, we're going to create a hobgoblin empire and all will bow to us. Which is, I mean, it would take an incredibly powerful hobgoblin to do that, or something else. And you know that deep within the woods, that are to the west of kind of where you are, is where the hobgoblins first came out of when this whole battle started. So you think it's probably a safe bet that whatever is either controlling or whatever hobgoblin mastermind is behind this might be off in that direction somewhere.
Okay. I think I know a little bit about where they would stay if you want to follow me.
I don't think we really have that much of a choice, do we?
No.
Huh.
I'll just go along with what. Oh God, I forget your character's name. Rizzy says, and just
Yeah, that sounds good. I'll just follow you. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. So, you guys are heading out then of the cave, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so as you kind of wind your way out, you run into another $20 donation. You run into another $20 donation, this time by Anonymous. Thank you for your anonymous donation to Trans Lifeline. We love you. And also thank you for the follow, Bryleon. I hope I said that right. Bryleon? I don't know. I'm bad at names. Leave me alone. Yeah. And also 420. 420. Whoever did that, I think. I don't know if they did it on purpose, but it's anonymous. We'll never know. As you guys start heading out of the cave, you wind your way up, and a couple of things you notice is that there are some kobolds sleeping, kind of, and it's not like that big of a deal, because you guys have been partying and drinking and all that stuff. There's a couple of kobolds sleeping as you move through the cave up to ground level, but there are always two kobold guards standing out front. You guys are very security conscious for kobolds, and both of them were asleep.
They're asleep.
Yes.
Do we need to sneak past them?
No, they're your guards.
That's what I thought.
And they shouldn't
No,
probably
they were
be
asleep on
asleep.
the job. They were supposed to be guarding.
I'm going to
Wonderful.
kick them.
This is great. Do they look like they have anything on them?
Do
Well,
they
one of
look-
them,
They are alive, right? They are just definitely
yeah.
sleeping.
There's definite like
Okay.
cobalt snoring.
Awake.
Fair question.
So I want to kick them awake and I want to steal from them. Is anybody going to try and? Yeah.
Like, let's just do those in opposite order.
I want to steal from them too. Stealing is fun.
Okay. So if we'll assume Tosh and Rizzy, you kind of break off and one of you goes to each kobold. So why don't you both give me? Is it sleight of hand? I think it's sleight of hand, right?
Sleight of hand.
Give me sleight of
Oh,
hand
yeah.
check.
I'm an expert.
Oh,
Oh yeah. You're both like, I got a dagger from you. I got a few coins from you. Ooh, look, you've got another ring, Rizzy. Here you go. Boink. And after that, once they've been picked clean of anything that could possibly be valuable, was it Trippy? You wanted to Tippy? You wanted to kick him awake?
No, that was our Eric.
Oh, Eric's.
It was Eric,
Sorry, I'm
yeah.
swapping back and forth between cameras and things. Eric's. You put your boot into one of their ribs, and you went, "What's that?" And he goes, What?
I just like yell at them like, while you were asleep, we had things taken from us, so that's all your fault.
But I wasn't asleep. But
You're
no,
right.
You were asleep. I stole your things and you didn't know.
can I have them back?
No.
What?
Finders keepers.
What? No, but we saw people, and then we tried to stop them, and then you're here. What happened?
I stole your things like you got the queen's things stolen.
Well, the queen's things are stolen. Boys, we're gonna be dinner.
Mhm.
Rufus,
It's
we're gonna
all
be
your
dinner.
fault. We're telling her it's your fault too.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
What?
You did something put you asleep?
Yeah, there was a big eye thing with extra eyes on it, and it had these two like weird hobgoblin-y guys, except they weren't like wearing armor. They were wearing like socks and like cloth shirts. I've never seen a hobgoblin like that before. It's weird. I don't know. Yeah, and then we fell asleep. It was weird. And I'm sorry.
Doesn't matter. I'm still not giving your things back.
Oh, come on!
She's gonna eat you now, so you should enjoy the rest of your life.
I walk over and I pat him on the shoulder and give him a totem.
Oh, will this help me with the queen?
I
No.
don't know. It helps
I eat it?
me.
Oh, well, that's nice. Is it edible?
You can try.
No, it's wood. I mean, wood's okay and like coffee.
Sorry,
but
I was just trying to help.
And I run over and cry.
oh, now you're crying. I didn't mean to make you cry over it. I'm sorry.
You've made Myrtle cry. You've made the queen cry. How are you gonna live with your decisions?
I'm not. Oh, you should go talk to the queen.
I hope you're
it's
tender
sad.
enough for dinner.
Oh boy! And you see him start walking off down into the cave again.
You're probably safe. She's technically not the queen anymore.
It's cool. Don't worry. You're good. Bye.
Bring logic into a kobold argument.
Now, outside, do I see any like footprints, or is there any like clue as to which direction they would have gone?
You can make anybody who would like to, now that you are out here, may make an investigation check. It sounds like Ryza, you were the lead investigator there because you were the one who asked me.
Can I assist?
You may, which would give Ryza advantage on that investigation check, which is good because you needed it.
Yeah, sure did.
So, tell me how you're investigating. How does a kobold investigate?
Oh man, just like super, like rudiment, like just down on the ground, like sniffing, like pretending like I know what I'm doing, looking for footprints. You know, I want to be impressive. Yep. Just like finger to the wind, like.
Eric's is probably just feeding ways in which you can investigate into your ears.
Got my back.
coaching you in the ways of investigation, but not actually trying.
Well, you gotta actually eat the grass before you investigate it. And then you put a little bit of dirt on there, and you like swirl it around, and that's gonna let you know which way they're going.
I'm the one good at deception.
Okay. Okay. Here's what you realize. You get down on the ground and you start sniffing the grass, and you kind of look up, and there's a couple trees around, and then you kind of look off to the west, and you go, well, I did tell them it was to the west. So I could tell them it's to the west. You don't really get any information.
I'll go west.
Okay.
I think Tippy believes you enough to follow behind, and she takes out her piccolo and just plays a very sullen, low bit of music to accompany us.
Please hold. Cat has knocked my headphones a little bit out of their thing. I'll be right back. Oh, gosh. Oh, no! Shut up!
We have a Throck down. I repeat, we have Throck down.
Dude! Alright, somebody say something.
Hello.
Okay.
I
I saw a cat.
Oh yeah, there's two of them, and they... Okay, and we're back. So not only are we giving you great D&D, we're giving you technical advice, and Sean down on his hands and knees in front of his computer. Normally you have to pay for that kind of thing. Alright, so as you head off to the west, you start moving over some rolling hills. It's nighttime, of course, because you're kobolds, and kobolds are mostly nocturnal creatures. And it's actually a relatively pleasant evening. It's crisp and cool out, with very few clouds above, and it's rolling hills here, right? You're just almost into the Brown Mounds, which is what folks here call the hills, off to the west, before you get into the forest. And after about an hour of walking...
As we're walking, I'm totally
Yeah.
just take a branch and just carving a totem as we go.
Neat! What does this totem look like?
A bear.
Ooh,
All my totems are bears. Little teddy
Excellent.
bears.
I like it. Oh, are they like teddy bears?
They're like little teddy bears, yeah.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Oh.
Oh my god. All right. Yeah. As you're carving a teddy bear and you're not really paying attention, can I get perception? What's everyone's passive perception?
10.
13.
13?
Motherfucking kobolds!
14.
All right. Yeah. Can I get some perception checks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Even worse.
Even better.
Whoa.
I
Tippy
regret
and-
wanting to not take the 10.
Right? Tippy and Ricey, almost simultaneously, but Tippy first. You're starting to come up over a hill, and you smell a campfire. And then you smell sheep dung. And then your mouth starts salivating because you smell sheep. Oh, tasty, tasty. Sheeps.
I'm not really that hungry, but I could eat again.
I'll tell everyone, like, shh, I'll go check it out.
Do you
I rolled a
want
0. I probably just keep walking.
Do you want Jeffy to come with you and give you some backup? Because I still have my unseen servant up.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, she's going to send Jeffy along with Rizzy. Rizzy?
Nice.
Rizzy?
Rizzy.
Rizzy. Okay.
I mean, I'll take Rizzy.
Rizzy.
I like rosé.
it just comes out. I like a good Rizzy in the afternoon.
Right?
That's what the noble kobolds call me.
Yeah, she's gonna send her unseen servant alongside Rizzy.
All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna try to-
I'm pretty sure if nobody stops me, I just keep walking. I rolled a 0.
No, dear. Come on.
Step on her tail.
Let her do the work for us. It's good.
I want to try to like stealth up ahead and see if
What work do you? Oh my God, sheep.
Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Okay. I'm sorry, I hit it twice.
Oh yeah. So it's fine. As you come up over the hill, you see a large number of sheep in a flock in this dell, sleeping. There is one human sitting there, kind of eating food around a campfire.
Eating food?
Yeah, just kind of eating something in front of a campfire.
Okay, am I coming up behind him?
You would have to move through the sheep to get to him. The flock is around this guy, kind of sleeping around him.
Okay, it's just one human. Do I see, like, any other, like, bedrolls or, like, anything that would signify that there would be two humans?
Nope.
Okay. I'll like, scurry back to everybody and be like, and try to be quiet because I don't want to alert him, and just be like, one human.
Just one?
Just one human. Lots of sheep.
But human tastes much better.
I think he probably has a lot of gold in his pockets.
You know, not every human you come across has gold, Rizzy.
Well, you should check anyways.
She has a point.
That's actually fair.
Let's go. Let's go talk to him.
All right.
You mean slice his throat? No?
Or his ankles. We're not very tall.
Or electrocute him.
Well, he
sparks.
might be sitting or laying down or...
Or I can have Jeffy distract him, and then both of you can get the jump on him, or all of you actually slices his neck and his ankles and some lightning bolts. It's a very, very nice way to die.
And I'll check his pockets.
And then she looks over at Murple and is like, Don't you like to hit things? I've seen you hit things before. Would you like to hit him as well?
They tell me I do, but I usually don't remember it.
And I get my lance out and I'm kind of shaking like...
I think we should give her a chance to hit things.
Maybe.
I think Tippy's going to like look at Jeffy and just go distract the human. Go scare him.
Okay, so as the unseen servant comes down, I'm going to put you guys on this map.
Ooh.
Nap time.
Map time! You should each have a token assigned to you with your name, so go ahead and try and move it around. It's going to be down here at the bottom, yep. And kind of let me know where you are in relation to Human. How you're setting yourselves up.
Where's the hill that we're like, we're
It's to
looking over
the...
this dell?
let's say it's to the north because there's more space up there, so I'll move you guys up there real quick.
Awesome.
Yeah, we'll say you're up here. Boink. Oh, and I should rename lids to actual, Risey.
Rizé.
Rizé. There we go.
That's her name when she goes out on the weekends. I think Tippy gets as close as like wherever the hill ends, so she can look over it, and then sends Jeffy. Because if Jeffy goes out of 60 feet, then the spell drops. So
Okay, so yeah, let's say the hill ends. Yeah, kind of right where
I
you
move
are.
one forward, then like, oh, wait, that was a bad idea, and I stop.
Okay.
Tosh will... I go around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I go 35 feet, so yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to probably keep up with Tosh, just because I have to touch the human in order to, zap him.
Yeah.
That's as far as I can move, though.
Cool.
I'm gonna stand next to Tippy.
Okay,
She
so
gets me.
Tippy looks over at Murple and is just like, "Come on, you can hide with us. It's all right."
Okay.
you can make your way a little bit more around if you want, Tosh, before the unseen servant gets there. You can kind of set yourself up how you want to be.
Okay. I'd like to get close to him. Say,
Yeah, to go in the let's say you're in the herd there, right? I want to see a stealth check on that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Because they're all sleeping and you're small. Yeah.
What did I roll?
With a nat 1, it's still an 11 though.
Yeah. It's a nat 1, baby.
Oh no, I know, but I'm saying like that's still crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Eric,
plus 10.
you were following up behind, so kind of put yourself where you were. Brendonius, thank you for the biddies, 50. Oh, it's Brandon. Hey, man. So Eric's kind of put yourself where you would be following up behind Tosh.
All right. If we're gonna go in together, hold on.
Before we talk about the outcome of this.
I can
And you don't need to
wait
worry
for
about, you don't have to worry about movement until we actually get into combat, really.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Tosh, you're sneaking up. Tippy, Risey, and Merple, you're kind of looking over the hill, and Eric's, you're kind of behind Tosh. You're looking around, and you hear this, "Mah!" And you realize your foot has hit some resistance that is the side of a sheep that you thought was here, but was actually there. And as that happens, it's just like, "Mah, mah, mah, mah," and the human gets up, and then you see 4 of the sheep stand up as well, and they're like, "Meh," and then they're kind of like half sheep, half human.
Oh.
What?
Oh,
Yes.
good.
What the fuck is this?
What?
He just goes, "Oh, I don't think those are the kind of sheep that you actually eat."
Shit.
As they kind of transform into were sheep.
Oh.
my god!
Yeah, I pull out my rapier and my dagger.
And I'm gonna need initiative from everyone.
All right.
Right.
All right,
So remember to please click on your token before rolling
Oh.
initiative.
Right. So do. Okay.
And if you forgot, then I can tag you back in on it. But please do your best to do so.
What do I click on my token?
Your token, indeed.
And then click
on
on
my
initiative
token,
on your sheet.
And
And then click on
then,
what?
okay. Yeah. Okay.
On your sheet, the initiative spot.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Click on initiative. Yeah.
Did I do that? No.
Huh.
I've got Tippy, Eric's, Rising, Merple, which means I'm only missing one person, and that is
Of
Tosh.
course, it's me.
That's cool.
Okay, so I do that, and then I do. Where's the? Oh, duh. Got it.
Got it?
Yeah. Did I do it right?
I do not know. It is
Yeah,
not a
Tosh.
surprise round.
It's in there.
Because you guys were being careful and were prepared and all that sort of stuff. You were expecting to attack one guy, but then these sheep rise up out of the and we're in combat. Tragic Tippy, you see these 2 were-sheep going for Tosh and Eric's. What do you do?
I'm going to drop. I'm going to drop Jeffy and just go, "Bye, friend," and make sure that is. Yes. Okay. So this isn't going to hit Eric's and Tosh. Centered on the human, I'm going to cast Shatter.
Okay. Do it up. It's a Constitution saving throw on Shatter.
And everyone in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on the human, so it shouldn't hit Eric's and Tosh.
Okay, so it's gonna hit 2 were-sheep in hybrid form and 1 were-sheep in human form.
And it takes 14 on a
Human.
fail, 7 on a success.
11, 20. So 2 of them pass, and we'll say the human was the different die, so he's the one who failed. So the human version, so he's going to take 14, minus 33, and then we'll do minus 14, because maths. And then the other 2 take 7, as there's this... There is some collateral damage, as at least one of the sheep kind of explodes into bloody giblets when this happens, too.
Tippy
And you
just
see-
goes, "Oh, that's a snack for later," and she's going to how much speed do I have? 30. Okay, yeah, she's going to go over the hill then.
Okay. Yeah. These two poor sheep just kind of explode into gore.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and
all
that's
sheep,
my turn.
by the way, are difficult terrain. You can move through them, but they cost twice as much. And because you're small and they're awake, they also provide cover if you are looking to make a ranged attack to whoever is beyond it. Yes, I came up with mechanics for a herd of sheep.
Nice.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Eric's.
Excellent. Okay, so right, plan has failed. Let's see. I'm going to cast
One plan went well. We can't expect any more to.
yeah. Does that mean okay, so if the sheep provide cover, does that mean I'm at a disadvantage if I cast a range?
It means that they will be at +2 AC.
Okay, so they don't count as like any kind of disadvantage for my casting, right?
No.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna cast Firebolt at the human form, but I'm going to move into a direct line of sight first, so I'm not casting through Tosh.
Yep.
And that's within 120 feet, I believe. So.
All right. So which one were you shooting it at? Can you point that out again?
I was going to shoot it at the. Well, I guess I could shoot it at the first were sheep.
That
the
one?
Humans passed him. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I was thinking the one right by the human.
Oh, that one. Okay. Yeah.
I didn't see the other one, but.
And yeah, you're good to go. You can absolutely hit it for 14 points of damage as you hear this. As these two bolts of like fire shoot out of your hand and slam into it. Boink. Anything else, Eric's?
No. Other than I'm probably going to move behind the sheep to get cover.
Okay. And with that, it is the were-sheep's turn. This one's going to come around here. 5, 10, 15. Yup, 5. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to assume combat psychology-wise, Risey and Merple, they don't know you're there yet. This one's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. 25, 30. And then this one's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, God! Move the sheep with him. 20, 25, 30. And we're going to make some bite attacks. Because there's nothing I want more than to turn you all into kobold were-sheep.
Oh my god, me too.
One of our sponsors is in
Living the
chat.
dream.
Should we get them a shout out?
Yeah, can we get a shout out for the amazing Miss Devon Rue, who's in chat today? She's providing us with a number of giveaways, and we love her for it. Thank you. All right, so where's sheep? First one on Eric's. They get 2 attacks. What is your AC?
15.
So the bite attack misses, and then it does a hoof attack.
Oh no.
Also misses. Tosh, bite attack from the were-rat in human form. Rolls a 1 because I'll never get to turn anyone into a were-rat ever. But rolls a natural 20 on the short sword attack. As he comes in with you like human teeth, but they also were kind of flat and weird looking like sheep teeth, and you're able to dodge out of the way of it, but he uses the moment to bring his short sword in on you for 10 points of damage. And then the one above on you, Tosh. What's your AC?
15.
Misses with its bite, and then misses with its hoof attack. And then 2 on Tippy. First one on Tippy. Misses both attacks. Second one on Tippy. Misses both attacks. All right. Well, that was go team. Risey. It's your
What
go.
are you rolling?
Like 3s, 4s, and 5s. And
Oh,
so I know that
no.
even with a +4, if I don't reach 10, I'm not going to reach your
Oh
AC.
yeah, completely.
Yeah.
But I'm
Cheaters
bless
die.
you. Even I feel bad for the DM at this point.
It's fine. I'm saving the big rolls for later. Risey.
Okay. So I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. And so if I want to shoot him with a ranged attack, would he have cover?
The one right on the other side of the sheet from you?
The yellow one.
No, he would not have cover.
Okay, cool. And since Tippy is within 5 of me, I'm gonna get advantage, correct?
Pack tactic. Well, so say everyone remember pack tactics is a
Yeah.
kobold. Yeah, if
Yeah.
you're within 5 feet and the ally is incapacitated, you get advantage.
Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna hit him. We'll try to hit him with hand crossbow.
Do it.
We have a question from chat. They want to know if this is a gender neutral stream.
So this would be an educational moment for me. I'm not 100% sure what that means. So I would want to lean in and ask you, what do you mean by a gender neutral stream?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interject. I just thought it was a good question.
Yes.
It's a great question.
You are going to hit.
I don't know what that means. I mean, totally,
Oh.
I have an idea, but I also want to point out you all have absolutely no idea what gender Merple is.
We don't.
Or Eris. I didn't, or Eric's, sorry. I didn't really point out a gender for them, so.
Okay.
Sorry.
And I should have asked at the beginning if you had preferred pronouns, and that I forgot because I was very excited. All right.
Sorry, I did a terrible job rolling 3d6. I just did 3 of them.
Oh yeah, that's fine. So it's 3. Oh, so it automatically rolls a damage for you. Wait,
No,
why?
with sneak attack.
Oh yeah. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 is 18.
That's right.
All right, that is a lot more damage than I thought it was. So 3, 4, 5. Oh, because yeah. There we go. All right. And it like hits him in the gut, and doubles over, and yeah, blood starts pouring out.
Does the were-sheep have pockets?
The were-sheep in this form does not have pockets.
Noted. I'll loot him later.
Oh, were they?
They were just fucking with us.
Okay, sorry. That it threw me off a little because I tried to be really respectful of that, and I wanted to make sure. Okay, so I will feel better
I thought
then.
it was just a question about whether or not we were all playing gender neutral characters. That's what the question was.
Oh, okay. Yay, trolls.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Zed. All right. So that was Ryzie. Do you have a second attack at level 5? I can't remember. You don't have a second attack because you're a rogue. Never mind.
Yep.
Tosh.
I'll take one if you want to give me one.
Nah.
Okay. Who had the sword that hit me? Was that the human?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to stab him with my rapier. And as I'm a swashbuckler, I will still get sneak attack because I'm alone. Okay, let me see. What do I do?
Yes.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. You just click on your attack. Yeah.
There we go.
And you do not have advantage, is that correct?
No, I don't.
Yeah, okay, so you just kind of flail wildly past and miss. You're swashbuckler. I'm not sure if that gets you an extra attack or not.
No, but I can use a bonus action to swipe with my dagger.
Do it.
And
Well, that's gonna hit.
Oh, nice.
And oh, okay. But
Then you
I
just
I
click
get to-
dagger.
I did, right?
Oh, well, then you
what do
click the word dagger on chat to roll your damage.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
On the human?
Yeah, on the human, and I could add my sneak attack to that, right?
Why would you get your sneak attack?
Because I'm a swashbuckler, and if no one is within 5 feet, I get my sneak attack.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
swashbuckler, it overruns general.
Oh,
very good.
neat.
I get like
Okay.
all of them.
Okay, yeah, then you get it. You get it done. Do it up.
Okay, so and roll 12.
Ouch. How do you take this human in this were-sheep in human form down? First kill.
I, I swipe with him with panache, and my dagger stabs him right in the testicles.
Because you gotta go up a little bit. I respect that.
That's right.
Yeah.
So,
So you do the backhand, and he goes, ooh, and he falls down. Boink. Merple.
Okay. Well, I heard my friends. They were over there and they were crying out. And then there's some things. So I go, nah, Tippy, Rizzy. And I move right here.
Uh-huh.
And then I see the were-sheep and go, ah! And just kind of violent stab with my lance.
Okay. Oh, because you have reach with Lance. That is correct. All right. Make your attack. No cover because Lance.
So I just click on the name in my.
Sure do. So you'll have like a you'll have the attack line there. You just go bloop, and it will output the attack. Lance 15 will hit. So then you click in chat on Lance where it says Lance plus 6, and that'll output the damage. 13. Oh wow. This one was unhurt. So as you kind of stab up to it with your lance, it goes, "Aah!" As you kind of pass through it. It's still up, but it looks hurt and angry.
Okay. I would like to then. I even more. Just I think, is it dead? Ah! It's not dead, and I can stab it again with my extra attack.
Get it.
So.
I like the music right now. That is going to miss.
Okay, yeah.
Prepared for your second attack, it goes, "Ah!" and kind of gets out of the way. I really
bonus action, I just whimper.
Aw. So I legitimately only did the wear sheep thing because I wanted to make sheep noises for like 45 minutes during the stream. I'm just throwing that out there. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Yeah.
I knew it about you.
Yeah. All right. So Tragic Trippy, back to the top of the round.
Which one did Merple just attack? This one or?
Yeah, the green one.
The green one? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit the green one with some vicious mockery.
Mm-hmm.
Devin, Rue, is that 100? Okay. So should have said this. That's amazing, and we love you for it. And I'm gonna cry a little bit. Thank you, Devin. We just got a $100 donation from Devin Rue. Everybody give some love to Devin Rue.
Thank you, Devin Rue.
To let the stream know, click on the donate tab primarily, because I will have to put money out of pocket in order to, because I have to wait for the money to come through from bits. But I love that you did it, and I will be putting that money directly into at the end of this stream. I'm going to donate an immediate $100 in your name, Devin Rue, through the donate link so that it automatically gets logged. And bless you. Bless you. Wow.
So good.
Okay. So, DC 14 Wisdom saving throw on a were-sheep fails for 4 vicious mockery. On the green one?
Yeah, the one that Merple had attacked.
How do you viciously mock it?
I just look at it and I pull out my piccolo and I hit a really, really sharp, bad note. And I just go, and that's how your mind's gonna feel now.
No. 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 No.
Throck, you're killing me.
I know, right? It's so good.
Eric's. Unless you had a bonus
No,
action
it.
or an additional
That's,
move. Okay.
That's what I'm dead.
Okay. Eric's.
Okay. I'm going to try and get the one that's closest to me with Shocking Grasp. So I'm going to reach out and try and grab it, probably by the ankle or leg, because I'm so short.
Grab it by the tail.
They barely have tails.
Oh yeah, I guess so. We are that short. God damn it.
All right. So, does a 21 hit?
Oh, 100% of 21 hits.
All right. So I'm going to grab it by its leg somewhere, maybe with both arms, like both hands, just grasping, and just release some basic lightning into its body.
As you do, you
Basic
smell.
electricity.
You see the lightning start to crackle over its half sheep, half human form, and you smell the burning cotton and lanolin coming off of it, and you hear this as it kind of like seizes up from it. Yeah, ouchies.
Yeah, I can't move away, so
You can't. It can't take reactions if you did
Yeah.
shocking grass.
If you
Oh,
did
really?
shocking, yeah, you can move away from
Okay.
it. Indeed.
bye.
Later.
I'm outie.
Peace.
I'm gonna be here
Okay.
now.
Sweet. Gotta get out. And then it's the wow sheeps go. This one's gonna come up here. This one's gonna go there. Seeing more problem. This one's actually gonna start running up. Actually, so this one's gonna go. It is going to use its sheep affinity skill to move that sheep out of the way. And come here.
Affinity.
Yeah, it has affinity sheep. And then this one's going to come 5, 10. It's chasing after you. It's going to take the attack of opportunity, Eric's, from Tosh
All right.
to get up in there.
Ooh.
A 16 will hit.
And
5 more damage as you kind of cut the back of its leg as it moves by you.
Do you get your sneak attack on that? No, because it's a reaction.
Yeah.
it's like once per turn anyway. That's
Yeah, it is technically a new turn, so that in this case wouldn't do it, but because it's a reaction, there's no sneaky poos. Okay. So, starting, we'll just go straight right to left. Merple, you're taking a bite and a hoof.
Okay.
The bite actually hits. I'm really excited for this. So, first up, because I rolled a 17, what's your AC? Let me confirm the hit.
16, yeah.
16, yep. Because I rolled a total of 21, because 17 plus 4. So you're going to take 6 points of damage, and I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Constitution. I think I'm good at those. Hold on.
I think you are too. It's going to bum me out because the Barbarian got the Weresheep bite.
Yeah, okay, let me just click on it. Where do I click it? There it is.
You rolled a 10.
Ah,
You have been cursed with Were-Rat Lycanthropy.
ah.
Oh no.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first Were-Rat Kobold has been created for the day. I'm pretty excited about that.
I think this is pretty bad.
You start to you're not friendly with these sheep. They're not these kobolds are still your friends, but you do kind of you could change if you wanted to, and in that change you could let me give you some quick notes here.
Do we just hear this like noises coming from Merple all of a sudden? Bah, bah.
So you can make a bite attack. This will say were-rat, but it means were-sheep, because I basically used the were-rat template for this.
Where am I getting these notes from?
I'm putting them in chat right now, so it's going to be
Oh, cool.
your melee, and this is a proficient attack, so it's going to be a melee attack, so it's whatever strength plus your proficiency bonus. Strength plus proficiency, bite. And while in sheep or hybrid sheep kobold form, you also get once per encounter the ability to use shocking grasp. The way this must work is you have to rub your hands really quick on your body, and then you go, yeah. It's called sheeping
I
grasp.
love you, Throck.
I don't know if love is the word for it right now.
I fucking love that.
That's funny. That's so good.
Sheeping grasp. So just remember that.
Keeping grasp.
Yep. These are my were sheep. I love them so much. And you also can move 40 or 10 faster than your base move in sheep form.
That's really fast.
Yeah. But only in sheep form, not in... So you've got 3 forms. You've got kobold form, hybrid form. Hybrid form allows you to do sheeping grasp. And then sheep form, which allows you to move quicker and also do sheeping grasp. But you can do bite in any of your 3 forms. Okay, next person.
So it's like she's like a or they're like a draconic sheep.
They're a little bit like a draconic sheep. Yes.
That's
Oh
fantastic.
my god.
Dragon sheep.
I hit on the bite on
very
Risey.
pretty to look at before this, but now I'm just like, ugh.
I hit on the bite on Risey. Risey, you take 5 points of damage, and I would like you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Okay.
Is this your plan all along? Turn us all into were-sheep?
I figured one of you might turn into were-sheep. You have also failed, and now also have contracted were-sheep lycanthropy.
Everywhere sheep.
And when you can choose to do so, you can turn into a hybrid kobold were-sheep, which allows you to use sheeping grasp.
Okay.
Yeah. But only in that form. And you also take 6 points of damage. Trippy! The misses.
No.
I'm sorry. But the hoof attack hits. For 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Tosh. The bite misses, and the hoof attack misses. Eric's. They both miss.
Yeah.
But I got 2 were-sheep out of this before they probably will all die. I'm pretty happy about that.
Lots of puns going on right now in the chat.
Yay!
Oh,
I love you,
goodness.
chat. All right. Risey, you feel this sort of downy, fresh kind of feeling about you.
Mm-hmm.
Rainer Septimus, thank you for the follow. And it's your go.
Okay. I am going to choose to not have my sheeping grasp right now. But I would like to. Which was the one that bit me? Was it the yellow or the green?
The yellow one in front of you bit you.
Perfect. I'm gonna attack him with my +1 short sword that I swindled out of Splitch.
Nice. Oh yeah, that hits.
Oh, yeah.
And remember, as long as you're next to someone, you'll always have advantage on attacks. For 6, how do you want to take him down?
Wait.
Oh yeah. And whenever how do you want to take this were-sheep who bit you and turned you into one of his ilk down?
All right, so I'm gonna like real fancy, stab him and look at him and be like, ah, and then he'll die.
And he goes and falls to the ground.
Oh, so since I'm like a were-sheep now, do I have square pupils?
Oh my god.
Only in were-sheep form and sheep form.
Okay, just
Yeah.
checking.
Devin Ruth, thank you for the sub. Love you. All right, and falls to the ground. Anything else, Risey?
No, thank you.
Boink, Tosh.
Okay. I'm gonna stab it with my rapier. Ooh.
You stab it with your rapier. Your rapier.
Rapier. So that does 5 plus 10.
15. All right. 15. Would you like to tell me how you take him down?
Oh god, I was trying to come up with something. Yeah, no, well, that is nothing more for you to say.
He looks down at you for a minute, kind of disappointed in the pun, and then falls onto your rapier. And then slides off.
And with my movement, I'm going to, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and with my bonus action, swipe that green one with the dagger.
Get it.
And oh my goodness.
Well, yeah, 100%.
Ooh.
8 piercing.
Wow. From a dagger.
That is like the best dagger hit ever. As you come up beside this and you right into its side, it goes. And there's like blood and cotton and lanolin. I just want to say lanolin a lot too, all mixed together.
I want to use my reaction when I see Tosh do this to play a very loud note on my piccolo, and I'm going to play a grief note, and I'll drop that in chat for you, Throck.
When a creature you see within 6 feet, you can use a reaction to expend one. Oh, nice.
So you can also you can use a D8, roll a D8 to do additional damage, Tosh, and you get that amount of health back as well.
Ooh la la. I could
Yeah.
use that.
Roll the D8.
Okay.
/R space D8 is the easy 1D8. Yeah.
Oh no!
Well, you do one more damage to it as it goes and kind of like rubs its ear a little bit, and then you get 1 hit point back.
It wasn't even worth it.
Thank you.
Because, like life, wasn't worth it.
Okay. Tosh, you still have a reaction. No, you've done your move, you've done your attacks. Anything else? You have a free action if you want it.
I got nothing.
Okay. Merple.
I did not check. How much damage did I take from that attack earlier?
6.
6.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to. I just got bitten and something weird's going on. I don't know about this, so I'm going to use my action to disengage
Okay.
and sort of like not run away, but kind of like sheep away, like over here.
Oh goodness.
And yeah, and I'm just going to sort of whimper a bit.
That's so funny.
No. This is so sad. Okay.
Dude.
Tragic Tippy.
I'm going to hit the one that me and Tosh just hit that I tried to help with, and I'm just going to take my rapier and just try to do a stab. And because I have pack tactics, that's with advantage.
Wow.
I don't want to talk about it, okay?
No. It kind of looks at you as you try to attack it, and it kind of bounces off and goes, "Mah, mah," and like it's going to try and like swing down on you. But before that happens, Eric's.
Yeah, that's all for me.
Because I don't like how close this were-sheep is happening,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be like, please give me my personal space and cast Shocking Grasp again.
Okay.
No.
So that is it's a touch attack for 11 lightning damage. Nice. And you start to cook it, and you smell lovely lamb coming off of this thing as it goes and falls to the ground.
Oh, okay, so it's dead, so I don't have to worry about it.
Yes,
All right.
but you get fresh cooked were lamb out of it.
Ooh,
Dinner.
I'm gonna go over here with the reminder that I can eat that were-sheep later.
That lamb will be coming back to you. But it is the last two were-rats go, and they're going to try and make a run for it. As at this point, I'm going to say probably most of the sheep are running as well, kind of away from the fight because it's big and scary and they're sheep, and you've been surrounded by like like the whole time this fight has been happening, and these sheep are going to try and run away as well.
Even
were
the dead
sheep.
ones.
Even the dead ones, because they're necro sheep. That's my next one shot is Return of the Were Sheep. And there will be a demi, I don't know, some sort of lich joke involving Were Sheep. But as these two try and run away, Tosh will get an attack of opportunity, and Risey will get an attack of opportunity. Trippy, you already used your reaction to. That was not this turn. That was last turn. So you have your reaction again.
Okay.
So you get your attack of opportunity.
14.
Do I get an attack of
14
opportunity?
hits. All three of you. Indeed. And everybody hits, and Trippy, you crit. And with that, you successfully take the last two were-rats down as they try to flee. And
How could you? Oh, that was funny.
as these sheep fall to the ground, we are going to take our first break, but before we do, we are going to open up our first giveaway. That giveaway is actually two giveaways. Those two giveaways are one, for a set of dice from Tabletop Loot, and two, a shirt from Maddie's own So Nerdwear. You can see it there. You can see one of the shirts he's wearing right now. Dice Fiend t-shirt. I'm going to just in a second here open up the contest. It will be open for 10 minutes as we take our break and come back. And the keyword will be wear sheep. So you will only be able to, the giveaway is now open. You will only be able to enter once, and we'll be drawing 2 winners. But we're going to let everyone take a quick potty break, as we...
Also a party break.
It's a party in the potty.
It's a party in a potty. As we take a quick break, mods, if you could continue to shout out that we're giving away t-shirt and dice, and to use ! Wear sheep in order to join. Thank you. We'll be right back.
I have to mute myself for a moment because my phone's ringing.
And we're back! Katie has to mute herself for a moment. But we are... we're back and we're going to do our first drawing. Thank you to everybody who entered. This is going to be the first winner is going to get a set of tabletop loot dice. The second winner is going to get a So Nerdwear t-shirt. And you can direct DM Maddie, who I think you're in chat, right? If you are the winner of that, to get that all sorted out. Is that the best way to do it, Maddie?
You can DM me direct, or here, or on Twitter, either way, or on Discord. Yeah. Okay.
And then you will DM me if you are the winner, and I will get you that information. I'll be sending that directly to you, so I'll need to know where you live. All right. So we are going to pick our first winner. Our first winner is Nightseed. Nightseed, you have won the dice. Nightseed, can you please DM me? And I need to make a note of this so I don't forget anyone. When you see that note, please, so Nightseed, please DM me so that I may get your information. So that I can send you a set of tabletop loot dice. I need you to speak up in chat, though. I need you to speak up in chat in order to know that you're here. Nightseed.
There he is.
There he is.
Oh, there we go. I see ya. Gotcha. All right.
I'm not even. I have the chat up. I probably should.
So, you need to DM me, Throck Place. You just saw me type your name. And give me the best mailing address for you, and I will send you one set of tabletop loot dice. Our second winner is Zed. Zed. Right. Zed is our Monday DM. He's going to get a So Nerdwear t-shirt. And you are both in the same Discord, so I will allow you guys to figure that out. And it's totally rigged because one of our DMs won it, but there's a lot of giveaways, and we'll be fine. It's fine.
And we're giving away. I'm giving away 9 shirts through this whole thing. So yeah. There's
Castleman Coach. Thank you for the bits. As a quick reminder, and I can put that as a donation into, if you were looking to make a donation, I was about to get to my announcements, which are, thank you GoJG for the follow. Our announcements are this. If you are going to donate, please use the donate button, the big cherry red one made by the amazing co-founder of our stream, Miss Kimmages, to donate. So ZX won. Zed, your Monday Night DM won. They're big bouncy. Please use the donate button. To do so, no big deal that you missed it. We can put $3.63 into the bucket in your name after this. It's just that for those of you who are new to the stream since the break or since the beginning, we want to route all donations directly to Trans Lifeline, and the only way that we can do that is by donating to them, is through the donate link that they have provided to us. I want to make sure the money gets to them with as little middle person as possible. And so bits will take a month or so to process, subs take a month or so to process, and as much as we love you for showing the support, this weekend is all about supporting Trans Lifeline. So if you like what you're seeing, feel free to give us bits, but know that that's going to be a more difficult way to get the money to Trans Lifeline than through the donate link. We have already gotten actually some matching donations off of the bits too, which is amazing, and if anybody would like to match donations, I'm not going to stop you, but nor would I expect it. So, with that, we're back in the game, where we find our 5 kobold adventurers having just destroyed a clan of weresheep. 2 of them having been bitten and secretly now, or possibly not so secretly if they so choose, suffer from the weresheep lycanthropy virus. What happens now?
I'm just crouched down, hugging my little teddy bear totem.
I think Tippy turns around and sees Merple and just walks up. That scared the car scared me, sorry.
I turned my mute off at the moment that a loud car went by my window. I'm very sorry.
Yeah, it happens though. I walk up to Merple and just put my hand down on their shoulder. How are you feeling? Do you feel like you're going to die? I don't want to stop that if that's the choice you've made in life.
I'm feeling a little sheepish.
How dare you? Well. As long as you don't feel bad, then you're good.
I don't understand, but I'll pretend I do. Thank you.
I think Tippy just turns around and goes, anyone else? How are you feeling?
I feel very hungry. I smell cooked sheep.
Yes.
I have probably already started like stealthing away to try to go loot that human.
Yes, you were actually surrounded by a number of corpses, all of which have reverted to human form upon death.
Perfect.
As they were all originally humans and not originally sheep. So whoever the sheep father is, you have not found yet. For every were-sheep clan is led by a sheep father, or sheep mother, depending on the clan, or sheep person. But the sheep leader. I just made the term up. I have to figure out a good name for a leader of were-sheep. If anyone has one out there in chat or here in stream, as I build out my were-sheep lore, if you have a good name for
Empire of Were-Sheep.
for the Empire of Were-Sheep, you should let me know.
Sheep. On
But
my
yeah.
way.
You find a good number of coins on them. But mostly there's no real interesting magical stuff. They each have a rabbit's foot, of all things.
I'll take them. I want all
Okay.
of them.
Yeah.
Do I
All
get
right.
the tingle from them?
There is no tingle from the rabbit's feet.
I still want them.
Okay.
I'm going over to where Eric's set that sheep on fire, and
Mhm.
just sort of picking through it, picking out the best fatty, nicest looking parts, and just eating very slowly. I hate to say it, Eric. Well, I don't really hate it. This is a lot better than the human at the party. Good job.
Isn't it a human now?
Well, what?
Isn't that a human now?
For narrative purposes, it's still in mid-were
Oh.
sheep form as it got
Oh,
cooked, because it's funnier that way. Yeah.
It still tastes
I totally-
like a sheep.
Yeah.
So it's like a turducken.
Yeah.
A human stuffed inside of
It's a sheep human.
It's a human stuffed inside a sheep, stuffed
Yeah.
inside another human.
It's
There
a
you
human? Is it a human?
It's
Uh,
a huge sheepman.
It's a human.
You? Oh my god, a human.
Human.
I like it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right, we're the-
Yes. Oh, all the puns. God. Carrie, where are you?
Okay. So, party. What's next?
Still need to find those hobgoblins.
Yes. And the eyeball man thing.
Definitely the eyeball thing.
Looming
Because
off
we
to the
want the
west.
crown. We want the crown. Yes.
Inciting incident. Yes, inciting
Is it
incident.
safe to say they're taking an hour to eat this human corpse?
Sure, you guys can take an hour if you want a short rest off of this. That's totally
Yeah,
cool.
a short rest.
Yeah. Short rest it. Boop.
Nice.
If you need to
Are
spend
you
hit die.
healing? Are you healing up?
I'm gonna try to.
Okay, I'm going to use my Song of Rest then to help you. You're gonna hear anyone who rolls it can get it.
Oh, nice.
You're gonna hear Tippy just playing a little song on her piccolo.
Oh, golly.
Captain J. Cross, thank you for the $10 to Trans Lifeline.
Now, how do I roll just a plain dice?
So
What
if you
is that?
click hit die, it'll actually roll the hit die for you.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
so you see current hit points, temporary hit points, and
Oh.
then hit die and death saves. If you click that little red hit die, it will.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that one. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So
And then if we do the Song of Rest, we just roll a d6.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just hit. Okay.
Ooh.
/R space.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm back up. Whoop, whoop.
Barbarians. They are
Yep.
rough. They're so good. Oh, barbarians are so good. Anybody else spending some hit die off of this?
Nah, I'm not going to. I only took
Alright.
4 points of damage. I'm good.
Ooh, I like the flock father.
The flock.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, the flock something. Okay. Having taken your short rest, as you have enjoyed cooked meat of both the human were-sheep and sheep variety.
Human.
Human. Rising over the hills to the west, you see a large, dark forest.
I'll start going.
And
that
it's
way.
running straight for you.
What?
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
The forest shouldn't be running for.
I was like, did you change the definition of what a forest is?
Oh no, it's ants.
Anybody know how to burrow? So we can get out of here.
But no, yeah.
For kobolds, we know how to burrow.
Yeah.
Sure. If Rizzy is going forward, then I think Tippy's following behind Rizzy.
I'm going as well. Dark forests are scary, but I'm a wood carver, so I'm kind of used to it.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
I know.
Think of how many totems you can make.
That's what I'm thinking of. That's what I'm thinking of. Yep.
Yeah, basically Tosh's whole MO is let everyone else do the work, and then he's gonna try to get the crown at the end.
I feel like Eric's and Tosh are doing the same thing, but probably not aware that they're doing the exact same thing.
I feel that too.
Eric's is probably not going to be at the very back. They like to be nestled between people, just in case people come up from behind. But they're trying to be quiet while going like into the woods.
I'll try to get my stealth on and go up ahead a little bit just to
Very
scout.
stealthy.
All right. Give me a stealth check.
Okay.
Oh,
A 13. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Okay. All right.
I'll let you know what happens when it happens.
Not bad.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Oh, so everyone's trying to be stealthy, huh?
Yeah.
That always works out well.
Tippy isn't actually. She's playing her piccolo and just walking. Probably
The barbarian were sheep is not very stealthy.
The barbarian were-sheep is not very stealthy. In fact, you guys.
I think seeing that Merple isn't that stealthy, Tippy's like playing piccolo alongside them.
Okay, yeah. So, Risey, I know you're moving ahead, and so the Piccolo's not going to affect you as much, but everyone else's stealth is kind of negated by the jaunty yet sad tunes of Tragic Tippy as you move through the forest. So the hills start to kind of level off, and it becomes just kind of a more gently roll. The trees start popping up here and there. There's some scrub on the outline of this towering ancient forest that as you move into it, all the starlight almost disappears, and thankfully there's a full moon, so shafts of light projected through the leaves act as your primary additional sight. It feels like the trees are looming over you, and the deeper you move into the forest, the more this oppressive feeling starts to take hold. After about a half an hour of moving through the forest with Risey scouting ahead, I would like everyone to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Poo-poo. That's good.
Oh wait, that was just wisdom. Does that count? Does that matter?
What is your wisdom bonus? Or what is your
Nothing.
proficiency bonus at 5? 3?
Yeah.
My
so you
proficiency
see-
bonus is 3, but I don't have proficiency in wisdom
Oh.
saving.
Yeah, that doesn't really matter. Yeah. And you get it too. Merple, Tippy, Tosh, and Eric's. You just ate like a half an hour ago, but you're like, it wasn't fulfilling. It wasn't, I'm hungry. Combat or something has started making me really hungry. And you're starting to get this gnawing hunger in your stomach as you move through the forest. Risey, you're fine. You don't feel this hunger, but you being a little bit ahead, start to smell. What's your favorite food?
Like Lydia's favorite food?
Risey's favorite food, and it could also be Lydia's favorite food.
Cheeseburgers.
You start to smell ground beef, well seasoned with a goat's cheese on top of it, and this toasted bun. It's just very light in your nose to start.
Yes.
Tippy, what's your favorite food?
My favorite food is like a good cheese and meat plate, which of course by that I mean like gnome cheese and human meat.
Sure.
Cured. Yeah.
Yeah,
cured,
of course, cured. Yes.
Don't want it to go bad.
The marbling of the fat in human meat is something that particularly calls to you, and you just get this whiff of cured human meat and no milk cheese. And it's just very slightly on the wind. Where you're like, and it just causes that hunger in you to rise up more. Myrtle, what's your favorite food?
I have no idea what Murple's is, but Cena's is a solid Chicago deep dish. Send me your hatred, New Yorkers. I don't care.
Oh, yeah.
And that could be Myrtle's favorite too.
Yes.
Kobolds can have deep dish pizza. Of course, it's kobold deep dish pizza. So it's more like they took some grass, and then they kind of ground it up, and like with some dirt to create the crust, and it holds together relatively well. And then they kind of build it up, and then they fill it with whatever meats they can find and whatever cheeses they can find, and there's this melange that comes from it that's both earthy and meaty and a little bit sweet from the cooking flesh, and you just feel it wafting by your nose just a little bit. Tosh, what's your favorite food?
Yeah, since you started talking about food, all I can think of is beef stroganoff, but
Just, someone is boiling soup nearby, and you realize at first and then you realize it's not soup, it's gravy. And it's this meaty sort
I'm
of...
glad we ate during the break. My goodness.
Right? This
God,
meaty...
I really wish I did.
Sort of like umami mushrooms and brown sauce, and it's... and you feel it wafting by your nose.
I'm gonna die now.
Eric's, what's your favorite food?
Good hearty stew.
Yes. This fortification of like mirepoix and with carrots and onions and celery and the meat of some field beast that's gamey yet just soft enough to tear through after being boiled in this kind of tomato and reduction just kind of starts wasping by your nose. And you all realize that it's only coming from a few hundred yards away.
Oh.
All in the same direction?
All in the same direction.
I think Tippy like speeds up smelling this and is like, oh, do you all smell that? It's like the perfect meal. Like your perfect last meal.
Yeah.
Why would you say
That's
last?
pretty good.
I am overcome with hunger.
I think we should follow it.
I think
Yes.
we should
Yes,
too.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
What happened since I passed my save?
You smell the food, but you are not overcome with hunger. So you can react to it however you'd like.
Smells okay, but let's keep going, guys. Hobgoblins.
But I'm hungry.
So hungry.
I am too. And I just ate.
Guys, I think that splitch is this way. And I'm gonna try to charm Tippy.
Okay. So you will actually be rolling against the spell DC of
Is it a wisdom saving throw?
Risey. I'm gonna need you to make because it's essentially your magic is attempting to counteract other magic that is currently involved with them. So I'm gonna need you to make a Arcana check. And
I'm
you're
great
going
at
to be
Arcana.
you're gonna be acting against the spell DC.
Don't worry, I didn't.
Yeah. You use it on it was Tippy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you realize you feel the magic reach out and then kind of slip off.
I'm just
I
gonna
guess
start walking towards it.
I'll just like pull her tail back and like start shaking and be like, it's not real. We must find the hobgoblins.
I mean, you can smell it, right? Everyone, this is the best smell. We should definitely continue on.
Yeah,
Yes,
this is.
we need that food.
Someone's cooking kobold deep dish, and man, I just. Ooh.
Tippy, doesn't that smell make you sad?
Actually, it makes me really happy for once.
Then you should know it's wrong.
No, it's so right.
Oh. Oh. I mean, you have a point, but also look at Merple. They did so good in that fight. They deserve some deep dish. And also, I just really want some cured meat.
They could have had the human stuffed sheep.
I'm already walking towards it.
Yeah, I think Tippy is continuing.
Okay.
You saw Eric's cooked it. It tasted so good.
I think that Rizzy will just be like, ugh. Just follow them, but I'll take my sword out and be like, shit.
As you come over the kind of this little ridge, there is the warm and inviting glow of a home. And this is something
Sorry, what?
the warm and inviting glow of a home, a
Oh.
single-story abode. It is incredibly well kept. There's just cured meats hanging outside of it. There's cheese on wheels hanging out the outside of it. There's this kind of yellowish glow emanating from the windows that's just inviting. And when you get within about 100 feet of it, a vision of your brood mother steps out. Welcome, children. You hunger, yes?
Was I really scared of my brood mother when I was a kid?
This would be an incredibly... So, the effect is incredibly comforting to you. However you would envision a comforting figure
Okay.
is what you would feel. And this... There is no compulsion here. This is just what you view, right? Is this vision of whatever is kind of the most paternally warm figure or maternally warm figure to you. Whatever that parental sort of, and those smells are coming out. And it says, come in. Yes, please. I have cooked your favorite dishes. For I know you are on a great adventure. Join me.
Does Rizzy know this is bullshit?
You see and hear and smell at this point what everyone else sees, hears, and smells. You are just not compulsively hungry.
Okay.
Yeah. There is no... how would you... Yeah, you could make a perception test.
Whoa.
Look, I need to check a DC on something real quick, because you've rolled well enough that I need to check the DC.
Okay.
You've rolled exactly right.
Wonderful.
What everyone else sees is this parental figure. What you see is this human-sized, elongated green face that looks withered and ancient, and with this pointed teeth and this long white hair in a robe with a tooth necklace around its neck, and this gnarled-looking staff kind of staring at you, smiling, not realizing that you have penetrated its illusion.
Mama.
Yes.
Tippy.
Go inside her house.
Oh, well, you should come too. This is a very good dinner. And Tippy's just following after. Yeah, Merple just walking forward. It's probably the most comforted.
I'm going like I'm kind of slowly, like, oh, this is nice, but I'm still going slowly, like, eh.
Mm-hmm.
You
I have
go
a
in
question.
first.
Is our brood mother dead?
Probably your kobolds.
Would that make us reassess the situation?
No, because you're under the effect of
Okay.
the spell, right? It would logically do so, yes.
Okay.
But having failed the wisdom save means you're within this kind of layer, essentially, and under its layer effects.
Alright. I just
Rising,
wanted to check.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah, no, Eric's going to be following everybody in, or whoever's going in.
So
You go in first.
Yeah, I'm going in. I go in first. I'm like, oh, give me the food.
it is a warmly and comfortably appointed home that looks purpose-built for kobolds. It's got the right sort of seating that just makes you feel just that much more comfortable while still feeling powerful and draconic at the same time. There's a large table that you're sitting at as you come in and take seat by seat by seat. Is everybody going to sit at this table? She brings you in and says, "Yes, please sit here, and I will feed you so that you may go on your way to your adventure."
Oh yeah, Tippy's definitely sitting down.
Okay.
I like to
I
sit
will-
on the floor. Like I kind of like squat on the floor. I'm not nearby.
I'll let them all sit down, but I'll follow her to the table and
Okay.
like kind of let her go first. But while I'm standing next to the table, if she turns around, I'm gonna pull my sword and just try to attack her.
Okay. Sure. So she starts to move off. Oh, let me actually do something here real quick. Doink. Descending.
I want to
Yep.
make sure I'm putting her like between like me and have everyone else behind me, but I also want to stand close enough to where like one of my friends is within 5 feet. I'm
Okay.
trying to get my sneak attack. I'm trying
Yeah.
to
Trying to get your sneak on.
maximize my turn here.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get you guys set up. Oh, you don't have tokens. I need tokens. Okay. Team. There's team. Let me copy and paste you all over. I'm gonna really attempt to stop saying guys. It is a natural for me.
It's a hard switch to make. I've been trying.
Yeah.
I'm from the south. I just say y'all. I don't know.
Y'all is good. I like it. I'm gonna try and switch myself. Y'all. All right. So we're gonna put y'all there. And so Eric, you said you were sitting down.
Yep.
Tosh, you said you were sitting down. Risey, you're following the human as the human goes
sitting
off.
down.
And Tippy is sitting down. And Merple, you said you're
I
kind of sitting.
I didn't sit down in a chair. I just kind of squatted by the edge of the table, like yeah.
Okay, we'll put you there. And so, and Risey, you're kind of hanging out by the table there. And then, are you on map and background? You are token layer. And then objects and tokens. Risey, you see this supposed human start heading off in that direction. Kind of turns around from you to go into the kitchen and bring out the food for folks. What do you do?
Wait, say what you said again. My earbuds died.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah. So she seats you all down and looks at you and goes, "I'm gonna go get your food now. I've been cooking it all day because I knew you were coming. And yes, please sit and enjoy." And turns around and starts to walk into the kitchen, which is kind of over here.
Like when she turns around is when I want to try to attack her.
Make a melee attack.
Perfect.
Hey, there you go.
Doink. You're. Oh yeah, that hits. Roll damage. Oh man, max damage. 21 points of damage. Okay, so I need everyone to roll initiative as you suddenly the world around you drops and you're in this dilapidated, old, kind of decrepit home, and this person that you thought was like the parental warmth suddenly turns into this terrible green hag.
Oh,
You
like
lied to us.
I didn't have mine selected, but I rolled.
green hay.
I can add it in.
Yeah. I mean, if you want me to re-roll because it was totally crap, but I would, yeah.
All right, so you did 21 points of damage to La Hag. And she turns around and goes, "No! You ordered my food!" And rolls for initiative. This is a very food-based game, I realize after writing it. I didn't realize that before.
We're opening up at lunchtime with food.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's fitting.
I know what I'm doing after this game.
Right?
Mm.
1 second, let me get my dudes out here. Doink! Alright, and then we will descending. Okay.
Oh, no.
I still need to be added.
Oh yeah. Where
It was a 6.
6. Alright.
Yeah.
Boink, layer. Add turn. That's good. I can put you almost at the bottom there. 6. Doink. And we need combat music that isn't that. There we go. Alright. At the top of the round, as Risey gets her free attack and stabs into this green hag, Tosh, you realize that you have been duped!
No fooled? You hag. You must die. And 15?
15 misses. You see this hag kind of dodge out of the way.
Use my bonus action. Ah, no.
No.
Uh,
You hear the hag yell, Sparky! And coming running out 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, is this elongated green lizard-like creature.
Oh no.
That's Sparky, her guard drake pet. And as we enter to get, oh no, I didn't screw up Zoom there, did I? No, okay. I always fear the Zoom. Where did the character sheet go? There it is. Boink. It's gonna make 2 attacks. First one on. Oh, 2 on Tosh. Never mind. First one with a bite. What is your AC, Tosh?
15.
That's gonna be just hits, cause math. For 4 points of damage, and then the second one is gonna be with the tail, which rolls a 1, and kind of slams around and turns itself around for a minute. It's like, and that's its go. Risey.
Perfect. I'm going to attack her again. This is a new turn, right?
You.
Okay. So I would get the 27 because of
You would
pack
get the 27. Yes.
Perfect. That's not a crit though, is it?
It is not. Because you rolled a 19. For 11 more points of damage.
Nope.
Oh god, because rogue. For 28 more points of damage. She looks at you and goes, no! Gross. Rogues are so gross. I love
know,
them.
it's so fun.
But then it's the hag's turn. As a bonus action, the hag pulls a flask, bites the top off of it, and drinks it.
Oh no.
And it's gonna heal a little bit.
Oh, okay. I was afraid it was gonna be a breath potion.
No.
I was too, or something like that.
And then we'll... Yeah. Risey, can you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
I can.
Spell DC is... Oh yeah, you feel this magic start to... This hag is casting in front of you. You feel this magic start to, like, bind you, but you're able to break out of it. As the hag attempted to hold person and failed.
I will bleat at her.
All right. Okay. So, yeah, Tippy.
I'm going
been
to
duped!
I'm going to cast hideous laughter at the hag.
All right. It's a whiz save, right?
Yes. 14.
Whiz save 14. 3 with a 2, 3, 4 plus math is 8. Nope, just missed it.
Okay, so she you guys just hear like this specifically kobold like cackling come up, and she falls prone and unable to stand. She's incapacitated. At the end of her turn, she can take, or each time it takes damage, then she can do another throw. But yeah, there you go.
You're there. As the hag starts doubling over in laughter. So it's anytime the creature is damaged as well, right? Yeah. So anytime you hit the hag, it will get a saving throw, DC 14. But Murple, you've been duped.
I scream no, and I grab 2 hand axes and just lob them at the. Actually, not lob them. She's right there. I grab 2 hand axe, just one actually, and just and attack twice at the hag.
I love Murple's voice.
I do too.
Aw, thank you so much.
Aw. Okay. 21 hits, most distinctively.
Come on. Oh, okay.
4, 6.
Yeah, sorry. Take the first
yeah,
one,
that's all right. I always do the first one if weird stuff happens. Second hand axe, you have pack tactics, which means you have advantage, also hits.
Do I just take, we're going to take the 7, or do we want to hit it again?
Yeah, we'll take the 7, it's fine.
Okay.
That's actually pretty good for a hand axe. Yeah, that is in fact average for a hand axe, so it's perfect. Boink! All right. So
then I'm going to... yeah, that's it. Like a couple tears, just...
Oh, so incapacitated creatures, why don't you roll me an extra d6 on top of each of those?
Okay.
Because incapacitated creatures are auto crit.
1d6?
Yeah.
I just type 1d6 in here?
You can just roll /R space 2d6, because you're going to get 2 extra dice of damage on this. For 8 more points of damage, yeah. Because you auto crit on incapacitated creatures, but that does give the hag saving throw, which the hag makes this time, and being just slammed into by these things shakes the hag out of it, and she's like, now! And it looks like she's going to cast something, but it's not her go, so she doesn't. Eric's.
Okay. I'm going to firebolt because I can't get in there. At the hag.
Yeah. 13's gonna miss.
Oh, shoot.
It slams into the wall behind. These red lines, by the way, it's not going to matter much because you guys are scrumming. Y'all are scrumming. I'm gonna get there and I'm gonna self-correct. Y'all are scrumming. Are what block line of sight?
Okay.
Yeah. So there's wall.
Can I use my movement to get up on this table?
You may.
I'm now on the table.
Hops
For
up
a
the
better
table.
vantage point above my friends.
Yeah, and you can see down on them, you can see the hag, and then there's this terrible green lizard beast behind it. Tosh. Back to the top of the round.
Okay.
Eric does like to be tall. Sorry, I was reading chat.
26.
Nice. On the, yeah, because, on the green beastie or on the green hag?
The beastie.
The beastie, roll for damage.
And
5.
And where is it? There it is. Oof.
Because you have 2 rogues. Oh gosh. Yeah. Okay. The beast looks like it's about to come up and bite at you because its turn is next, and as it does, you just stab.
I have my bonus.
Oh, it's not dead. I'm just narrating the hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh no, certainly not dead yet. You stab into one of its eyes and kind of go, and then you come at it with your dagger. Yeah.
And aha.
22 is good.
And
you follow that up with a knife into its chin, but now it gets to go, and it is super mad at you. Whoo boy. 2 attacks, bite and tail. Bite. Crit. It is clearly mad at you. Tail, 4 is not going to hit even with the bonuses, but the bite will get us I don't need that up anymore. We'll get us that, which is 2d8 plus 3 damage. 7. 10 points of damage, because I crit like I don't, is what that is. I crit like I don't. And that
Crit like shit.
I crit like shit. That's the guard drake, so it's Risey.
Perfect. I'm gonna do the same thing.
16 on the hag, right?
Mm-hmm.
Misses.
Seriously?
The hag is just really quick. You're just able to kind of dodge out of the way of stuff as you come in at it.
She's actually the worst.
The literal worst. Yes. And it's Hag's go again. Hag, I need to look at Hag's spell list. Please hold. I gotta look up the rule for it, but I'm gonna cast that. Yeah. All right. It's like, please. I just need to make sure I have it right. 5E. Merple.
Huh?
Will you please make me a wisdom saving throw?
Oh boy, I'm not good at those. Ah, natural 20.
For a moment, you feel yourself changing and like shrinking down and becoming something else that really likes wheels of cheese and chewing holes in walls. But you're able to shake it off
already.
But you're able to shake it off as the polymorph spell does not take effect.
I don't know what that was, but it was scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else you can do there? Nope, that's it. Okay, Trippy.
I'm going to cast Vicious Mocker. Yeah, Vicious Mockery at the hag.
Okay.
So a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. Rolled a natural 17 with the +2 to Wisdom. Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
No.
Yeah, she doesn't even get a joke out or like a sad thing out. The hag just sort of like scares her a little bit, and I'm actually going to move.
Okay.
I'm gonna move right here behind Tosh. Yep, and that's my turn.
Excellent. Merple.
I'm going to, I don't know. It's, well, I guess I'm going to, I'm kind of scared of this hag. It just tried to do something to me, but that other thing, you know, it's scary too. It's really big, but it hasn't attacked me yet, so I'm gonna take my lance, and I'm just gonna, right between everyone, and
I love the in-character narration, but I'm not sure which one you were trying to hit. The big green one? The green beastie?
fella.
Okay, sweet. Oh yeah, 25 definitely. 4 piercing.
Well, I have 2 attacks, so.
Yeah, you do. Once again, 21's a certain hit. That is more on top of it. And it looks with these 2 just incredibly horrible stabs from Tosh, just followed up by this like continuous attack by Merple. This thing looks really beat up at this point. It's got like.
I'm gonna use my reaction and go, Merple, you can do this, and use my grief note, and you can attack again and also heal up. Roll a d8, and you'll deal that much more damage to the Drake, and also get that much HP back.
Oh, okay. I'm at full HP, but I really appreciate it.
Just more damage.
Yeah. I like the grief note. 5 more damage. How do you take out the green guard Drake?
I wasn't aiming for this, but it kind of like jabs both eyes, like one eye, then the other eye, and then it kind of gets stuck for a bit. I'm like, and I pull it out, and I just kind of like spin around, like, okay.
Yeah, you turn into kind of a meat puppet for a second with that second strike, as you realize you've gotten to some point in its brain that controls its motor function, and it's like, and you realize it's like, and then when you pull it out, it just kind of drops to the ground.
I'm probably still crying, but just out of like the sheer weight of it, like, That's my turn.
Eric's.
All right. So Eric's is going to crack their fingers, roll their sleeves up, and cast Witch Bolt on the hag.
Nice. Nice.
At level 2.
Do it. Oh, I hate it when Witch Bolt misses.
Wait,
Yeah.
do I have advantage?
No.
No, not on ranged. Okay.
No, well, the pact that you would need to be adjacent. If you stepped one
Right.
forward, you would have advantage. So why don't we say you stepped one forward,
Okay.
and then roll me another d20 plus 3.
All right.
Because you're still on the table, you're still above everyone, but you're also adjacent to them.
Such a merciful DM.
Hey,
Yes.
It's a one shot. I'm not here
It's
to...
the same number.
Either way, I like your consistency. I respect it. But no, the Witch Bolt...
Dice gods are not kind.
No, the Dice Gods are not being kind to you as the Witch Bolt slams off into the wall behind and it's Tasha's go.
All right.
Okay, we will. Oh, the lizard's dead. Then I will stab the hag.
Dab the hug. Hits.
Aha! For that plus.
Murder dice. Oh no, only 10. Oh, look at that.
Oh, sad sneak attack.
Yeah, but you do get the offhand.
And dagger.
Dagger
Oh.
misses.
Poo poo.
Sadly, Green Drake Guard is deed. Risey.
I'm gonna hit her with my +1 tingle sword.
Ah, hits!
Yes!
I love that tingle sword.
I love
For
that
6.
tingle sword too. Nope.
Tell me how you take down this green hag who is attempting to feed your friends to themselves. Oh, you guys don't actually know that. No, Medic, thank you for the $5 donation to Trans Lifeline. We appreciate it.
How do I kill her?
Yes.
Just within like a really impressive flourish of my short sword with the tingle. That's all.
I'm now calling this short sword Tingle. And with a...
Yes, it is my tingle sword.
I've got the tingles. You through the heart, and there's this as the hag falls to the ground. Lifeless,
Ah.
you find yourself in a home, dilapidated, with, it smells like food cooking on the other side of the thing. But no longer are you hungry. Shakespeare, thank you for donating $6.52 to Trans Lifeline.
The first thing that I would do after we kill the hag is I would turn around to everybody and be like, idiots, it wasn't real.
I'm gonna scurry over here and whimper a little.
Well, we know that now, but
Yeah, how were we supposed to know before we were
I
so
told you.
hungry? Maybe you were trying to keep the food for yourself.
were
We know what you do
you?
with
Did
gold.
you? I mean,
I want to
mean-
go through the hag shit.
That's a fair point, but
We know how you are with gold. You might have been trying to keep this food for yourself.
I can't fit your deep dish in my pocket.
That is Markle's deep dish. Thank you very much.
I just kind of.
Eric, so you were going to go through the hag stuff?
Yeah.
Wait,
Two
that's my job.
Sorry?
You were too busy complaining at the party.
The magic stuff is mine now.
Eric, you actually find the most notable thing you find is a wand of magic missile that currently has 4 charges on it and shoots 4 magic missiles.
Okay.
So you have a wand of magic missile, 4 charges, 4 missiles. The other terrifying thing you find, and you're all able to put this together as you kind of investigate this place for a moment, because I wanted to give away the big secret, which is what this hag does is it brings people here and feeds them their own hands. The bowls that it serves you the food in actually fit your own fingers up through it. And by the time you realize you would have gnawed your way through your hands, you would have been defenseless, and that's how she farms her meals.
The Rock, you wrote this adventure?
I did.
Who hurt you?
No! I just thought it was creepy and alien. Thank you for the follow. I just thought it was creepy and cool and fun, so I wanted to give it away at the end there because you guys didn't get to like chew on your own hands, which I was super
So
looking
dark.
forward to.
I love
But-
I
it.
love it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's got a little bit of everything. It's got a little spice. It's got a little heat.
Lots of food.
Lots of food. All right.
Gotta hand it to you, Throck.
Where's the exit? I think I'm just gonna bolt out of here.
The exit is in the northwest corner there.
All right.
Are there any more potions around her house or on her?
There are 2 more superior healing potions.
I pocket them.
Okay.
I don't tell anyone.
Okay. As a reminder, superior healing potions are... It's potion of superior healing. Potion of superior. Potion of healing? Give it to me. Give it to me. There we go.
Are you looking in beyond?
I was looking at the index here. So it's 2d4. It's 4d4 plus 4.
Okay.
And then greater is 8d4 plus 4. Yeah. So it's 2 4d4 plus 4s. Okay. Merple bolts for the door.
We can't keep getting distracted if we're going to go find these hobgoblins and this eye person. I just don't think we're doing that good of a job.
You're the one that wanted to come here.
It wasn't just me. We were all hungry.
Well, yes.
I wasn't hungry.
But you don't need to be a Debbie Downer all the time.
I'm telling the truth, though. We got distracted.
Yeah. The truth is subjective. Yes.
I'm going to go after Merple. And Tippy's going to go after, just slowly, head down, dejected, walk out after Merple.
So sad all the time. It would make me sad if I knew how to be sad.
And as you guys head out of the hag's hut, what's next?
Can we look for tracks or anything?
You may, absolutely. Be an investigation check. Anybody who wants to make it can make it.
Oh yeah, I am so intelligent.
I'll
Dang.
try. Oh, that's not bad.
Meh.
I think I'm too distracted with Merple to make one.
Oh. See, you are comforting each other. You're trying to comfort Merple into death. No, it's okay. It's okay.
Let's be real. If that's the choice Merple wants to make, Tippy will support you.
But Em, you do find 2 heavy sets of tracks heading off to the west.
All right, westward. I'm gonna point them out and say that I think they're going this way still. So I think we should also still go this way.
That sounds like a good idea.
As you begin to follow the tracks, the woods begin to clear up a little bit. It feels less oppressive as you move out of this kind of lair area from that hag, and the magic of it starts to dissipate. The woods here feel almost light and free and happy. Every once in a while you see a little like firefly go by very, very quickly. And as you pass through them, another 20 minutes or so through the woods, you see a dilapidated manor house. Only the first floor really still remains. There's a bit of a subfloor that you can see as well, between the first and second floor. As you approach, unnoticed in the dark, you see lights on in a couple of the windows, and you hear the sounds of what might be partying or something like that coming from it.
No, too scary.
No.
The tracks lead directly to this house.
There's a party, you said?
Or something.
We just weren't invited.
A party? I love a good party.
Can you hear any voices?
You hear voices in it's called gobbledygook in one game, but you hear voices speaking in goblin tongue. Like hobgoblins.
Goblinese.
Yeah, like a goblinese.
Got it.
Yeah.
Like gobbledygook.
I'll just throw you guys y'all here to
I
There
think
we
they're in
are.
there.
you are not accurately represented on the map as to where you are, but this is the place, and so we'll go from here with it.
Oh, they have bouncers?
There are 2 hobgoblin guards standing out front. Nobody notices you yet. You're more like 100 yards away. I'm just getting us onto the map. Yeah.
Can I see if there's any windows?
There are windows not in that very front area that you see, but essentially I will freehand some lines into where the windows would be. There's a window here. There's a window here. And it's going to be the purple lines you see. This window here, here, here. I'm just going to go around and do them. Boink.
Okay.
No windows in there. In fact, they're boarded up. In one section, you see boarded up windows. Here, here, here.
Can I try to make like a wide margin around, and hopefully the guards don't see me, and kind of stealth over to that window over here?
Hang on. If you left click and hold, it will ping the map, and I will see where you.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You may go ahead and make me a stealth check. And if you're making a wide arc around, do it with advantage. 17 is good. All right. So as you come over to that window, this is the room that you see. There's a large still, and there's 6 hobgoblins sitting around a table, drinking and like carousing and looking like they're having a great time. You look up when you're over here as well, and make a perception check. You see an opening above you.
Okay. Wait, an opening like in the window?
Almost like an air duct. Like in the subfloor above.
Okay.
Tippy looks at the rest of the group and is like, I could try to distract the guards out front.
I could make one of us invisible.
I could also do that. We still have to get in though.
Do we have to?
Couldn't we just fight them?
Probably have to. But if we fight them, then other people inside will know that we're here.
Then we fight them.
What if there's too many of them? I know that I don't care about death, but Tosh, you seem to really care about staying alive.
Well, yes. Yes, but fighting is so much fun. And hobgoblins are so...
How about idea, Eric's and I make the rest of the group invisible and then you fight them. I'll play at your funeral.
Metzger, thank you for the 500 bits and for giving advantage to Maddie in this final mini dungeon crawl as we come into the last hour of our charity first one shot of our 36-hour charity drive. As we begin to plan to figure out how we're going to ingress into this place, whether we go loud or soft, I want to remind everyone that we are running a charity drive for Trans Lifeline. I'm going to put the thing in there. If you would like to donate, please click on that link below, and it will donate the money directly to Trans Lifeline, providing a nonprofit that provides incredible support to folks going through transition through both micro grants to do all of the important and costly things that go along with becoming themselves, and also a peer line, a peer-staffed crisis line for the trans community. And we love this charity, and it's close to our community's heart. So if you feel like donating, please do. Click that link below to make it happen. Now, back to game.
Well, where does Rizzy go?
So, Rizzy, I'm sorry. I'm gonna use my movement and come right over here and try to do it real quiet, and then just try to like shank that guy.
Wow.
Yeah. Make an attack with advantage.
Answer to your question.
Asked and answered.
Do a 22 is gonna hit.
Perfect.
Sneak attack damage. Yeah, I mean it's a hobgoblin. And it goes down.
Yeah, I feel like Tasha's, and then you just see a body fall, and Rizzy's just like,
And you do that kind of
I kept looking over his shoulder, like.
As the body starts to fall, do you try to do anything? It's a little bit bigger than you.
I don't want it to crush me.
A little bit.
a lot bit.
Yeah, it's a lot bigger. It's like twice your size.
Yeah, I didn't like slit his throat because I can't reach it, but I definitely like shanked him like right in his side, and then I'll try to like encourage his body to like fall the other way.
So the other guard's gonna notice when the body falls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And he kind of looks over at you and goes, "Ugh," and he starts to charge at you. Okay, and I need initiative.
Great.
Actually, there's
all
6
of
of you.
us?
Hang on. There's 6 of you and 1 of him. I'm gonna just, for expediency's sake, say you take him out. Before he's there's 5 of you, right? And so it's 1 hobgoblin with 11 hit points. You take him out. The only question is how noisy it's going to be. So, who is actually attacking?
Me.
And Tosh, right?
Yes.
Or rogues.
Yeah. Can I get both of you to make stealth check?
Yep.
Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Yeah. Tosh, you see Risey like slit, like you just get up into the ribs of the first one, and it kind of falls down. The other hobgoblin looks and is like, and then you're like, dagger, eye down, and it's done, and it's over. And so now you find yourself at an unguarded entrance to this place.
Well,
That was really cool, Tosh.
I think you got what you wanted.
I did. Now let's go inside. There looks to be a party.
Would you like me to lead the way with music and see if perhaps it can catch them off guard? My music tends to catch people off guard, is what I'm saying.
I think we should go in and try to be quiet and get
It
this.
may be good to sneak in. Maybe Rizzy and I will take the lead on this.
Tibby looks at Erickson, Merple. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah.
Before I do that, I am going to try to like sleight of hand anything I can from those dead hobgoblins.
They have a few coins and a dagger apiece, along with a longsword apiece.
What's that?
A longsword? Oh yeah, funny.
Quick question before this all happens.
Mm-hmm.
Can anybody here heal?
Do you need the healing?
Yes, a little bit.
Oh, okay. And I don't think Tippy even reaches out to you. She just like plays a little note on her piccolo, and you feel. Let's see how much you feel. How on a scale from 1 to whatever your max is, how you feeling there, bud?
On a scale of 33, I'm about a 19.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and catch that. I'll do that at 3rd. Wait, did it do it at 3rd?
No, it only
You
did.
should have 1 more, right?
Oh yeah, so it's 10 total. Well, it was 1 times 2 d4. So you rolled a 4,
Okay.
a 2, a 3, and then you rolled a 4, a 2, and a 1, and then plus 3 charisma. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was trying to cast it at 3rd level. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
right.
That is correct. 10 hit points.
Yeah. So you just
Okay.
feel like this very, for the first time, you feel sad.
I don't like this feeling.
But you're healthy now.
Seeing that he is upset, I'll try to like get behind him and like sleight of hand him like one of those healing potions, so he like no one knows that I have it.
Nice. Make a sleight of hand check. If you mean for Tosh to feel it slip into a pocket, Tosh feels it, but no one else sees it.
Mm-hmm. Like basically, with that, I just like run an IV like real slyly, like just push it in.
It's like, okay.
Suddenly, you feel a thump in your back pocket. There's pressure next
There's
to
no
your
tickle.
Your kobold bum.
Lewd.
Lewd.
I sort of move up and just kind of poke at the corpse with my lance, like, is it still moving?
Oh, they're dead.
It only moves when you poke it.
It's dead.
I think that was the point.
Yeah.
All right,
We should
Josh.
probably
Let's get
follow.
inside.
Yes, let's sneak in.
There's a door in front of you.
Yeah, perfect.
What would you like to do?
Go through that door like a demon's whisper. So stealthy.
I
So you
don't
just-
know if that's
okay.
stealthy.
Okay, so you just open the door.
Well, no. Can
I
we investigate
can't-
the door?
You may investigate the door.
While you're doing that, I'd say I can still make
I did not do very well.
invisibility if that's a thing that's interested in.
If we have, so perhaps for Merple, we might want to put a light coating of not seeing over you, so that even if people hear you, they won't see you.
Oh. Okay.
Would you
Will it
like
hurt?
to, Eric? Or would you like me to?
After you.
No, this won't hurt at all.
Okay.
Purple, though. I can make it if you'd like it to.
Oh,
No.
I'm not that kind of kobold.
That makes sense. I'm gonna cast invisibility on Merple. As long as you don't attack or cast a spell, you can get in unseen. But the minute you attack, it's gone.
You vanish,
you.
and that's what the little marker on your token means as well. Is
Gotcha.
is that you are invisible. It helps me keep track. So Tosh, door looks fine to you, man.
I guess it's okay. Yeah, we'll open the door.
All right, so we're gonna put you all in position here, however you would like to be. Go ahead and put yourselves in the order you would like to be.
No, I'd like to stay here.
Okay. Oh, that's the
Same.
wrong thing. All right. I am revealing area. Please hold. What you come into, as you open the door, there's a very simple bell on the door that, had you looked a little harder, you would have seen. And it goes, and just in a very simple, like, hey, someone's home, sort of cheerful, sort of jingle way, as the door opens.
Uh-oh.
And two guards start coming around the corner at y'all and go
Start to the side.
as the alarm goes off.
Oh. Poo.
You just hear Tippy. Good job.
And we need initiative because they immediately know that you are not the hobgoblins they are looking for.
We are not hobgoblins, no.
Oh, I keep doing that. Sorry.
It's all good. I
gosh.
can add you.
And where's...
It makes sense that you're at the back, Em.
Yeah, it does.
I rolled a 1.
I go last because I'm
Wow.
last in line.
Oh, you and-
Aw.
You will go last, yeah, because Dex bonus for Maddie's better.
Doink.
Well, I also get my charisma bonus too, so.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Where's man?
Again, you are facing these two hobgoblin guards at the other end of this hallway. Ryza, you're first. Ryza stepped away for a minute. So we'll get back to Ryza. Merple, you're second and invisible.
Oh,
no.
here she is.
There she is. Ryza, you're
Sorry
back.
about that.
You are first and facing down two hobgoblins at the end of this hallway.
Cool. I will take out my crossbow and shoot at
Rock.
the one that's like right in front.
Okay. Just misses. Well, not even just. It misses.
That is my
Any
turn.
Oh, that is your turn because rogues only get one attack. Merple.
I'm gonna step back over here though.
Okay.
I whisper, "It's okay. They can't see me." And I'm gonna move right. I'm just gonna move like right here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to ready. If one of them comes within range of my lance, I'm gonna pokey pokey.
Okay. Tippy.
Oh, if that reaction, would that be an extra attack because I have my extra attack, or would I only get one for that?
I think you get both. We'll say you get both.
Cool.
I like that you get both. Tippy.
I'm gonna move in beside Merple and just go, "Hello, friends," and I'm gonna cast Hypnotic Pattern.
But they can see you.
I love hypnotic pattern. It's so great. It's 2 wisdom saving throws, right?
A 14.
Hobgoblin on the left fails. Hobgoblin on the right also fails, and there's for a moment this flash of rainbow sparkles in the sky. Actually, for you, wouldn't it be like more muted and sad sparkles? I would imagine.
Yeah, it's sort of like just like this. It's actually clouds. It's like rain clouds.
For a moment, I love that actually. You just see the reflection of rain as they go, huh? And they're both dazed.
Also, you notice as Merple pops back into existence, because that's also a concentration spell.
Yes.
Merple comes back and she looks at the group and goes, "They're incapacitated. I'm going to look at them and go, both of you, shh, quiet as the grave." And so we can sneak in.
The hobgoblins are now incapacitated, and it's Tasha's go.
Okay.
The spell ends if they're attacked, is what happens.
Yeah.
Then
But they can't move. Their speed's 0.
okay.
Yep. They're incapacitated.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a door?
It is.
Oh, I check it.
All right. You open the door, and it is a very nice sitting room. Oh, that didn't actually reveal it. It's just a very nice sitting room. Huh. Well appointed. No one in there.
I mean, I don't know. Shit. Okay. I have 5 more feet of movement.
You
So
do.
I have 35, so I'm gonna go inside,
Okay.
and that's my action.
All right, Eric's.
Okay. Well, I'm going to actually enter the building.
Okay.
I see that they're incapacitated.
Indeed. They're kind of dazing. Kind of circling a little bit.
You know what? I'm going to cast invisibility on myself.
Boop.
There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and just move myself as far as possible with the intent of continuing. Actually, I'm going to use my action to dash.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, I cast the spell. Never mind.
You cast a spell. You cannot. That is
I
correct. So that
completely
is-
forgot.
All good.
Yeah, so next turn I'm probably going to move forward more into the manor.
All right, Risey.
All right. Let's see here. I will put myself up in this room next to Tosh.
Okay. Done. Anything else?
Can I hold an action for if an enemy gets within like range of me and like seem like if they get in range and attack Atrix in the hallway or Eric's.
Okay. Easy peasy. Merple.
I didn't even notice you all pass by me. All I noticed was I stopped being invisible. All my confidence faded, and I go, and I would like to cry, which in Merple language is rage. And I'm just in a crying, just I'm going to charge this guy.
Oh my god. Okay, hang on
right
a second.
there. And I'm going to.
You heard in the background Tippy go, no.
Your
Okay,
danger sense.
right.
Hang on. Your danger sense peaks off the moment you step on that trap, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
So am I attacking and the trap is going off at the same time? Since I'm in range
yeah.
then?
Yes. So the trap will activate first, and then your attack.
Oh boy. All right.
Yeah.
Let me knock off a range there. With advantage.
So, you take 1d6 falling damage as you 2 falling damage as you feel a click, and this hole opens up above you, and you go flying into it, 10 feet.
I go flying upwards?
You go flying up into a reverse gravity pitfall. Indeed.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, Eric's Trippy, Reezy, and Tosh, you all see Merple go.
Okay. Then I guess I would. Do I still have my action?
You do. You are prone, so half your movement, which you've already used your movement, so you are prone, but you have your action.
Okay. How high up am I in the ceiling?
You are in a 5-foot cube, 10 feet above the ceiling. So the ceiling is 10 feet high, and then this cube where the reverse gravity pitfall is another 5 feet. So technically, if you're like up against it, you're 15 feet, but there's 10 feet essentially in D&D terms between you and the ground.
What do I do to check movement? Is it shift or control?
It's there's a little circle with like a comb on it, and you can do it. So you moved 20 feet.
20 feet.
So
okay, so I still have 20 feet left.
Yes.
Do you use, I guess, half of that to get up?
Yep.
So I now have 10 feet, and then I'm going to, I guess, climb out. That's another 5 feet.
Yep.
And then I'm going to come over here. That's another 5 feet, and then fall on my face.
Yeah. Whoop.
But I'm still rage crying, so I'm just going to hand axes. Oh no, I got lance in my hand, so I'm gonna get this guy.
All right.
Attacks.
Done.
And raging.
It will be at disadvantage because you are prone.
I have advantage on strength checks and saving throws. So just normal?
On strength checks,
I'm raging.
but not on attacks. So it would be normal. Yes, it would cancel out because you're raging. Indeed.
Okay. So. Oh, it's still rolled with.
That's fine. So both of them are going to miss. The second one actually bounces off its armor.
Wait, that's both rolls right there?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's the 16 because you made the dex save, and then you get to roll again. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
the 21 hits. Show me some damage.
all right. I'm going to. Ba-dink.
I love kobolds with lances.
Plus that's +2, so 10.
And with it, yeah. Oh yeah, because +2 from raging. We'll say that takes him out.
Okay.
Yeah. Even on the ground,
tears are streaming down my face as I stab him like.
The narration of this is amazing. Like, if you were to see it in a movie, you guys see Merple start to cry, run, fly up into the ceiling, enraged, crawl out, fall on the ground, and then just stab up into this hobgoblin, and it goes down. That
so, with the
is
lance
amazing.
sticking
That's my
into a
turn.
hobgoblin, that would be like a kebab.
A hob kebab.
Hob kebab.
Hob kebab, I think, would be the proper terminology there, indeed. Trippy.
I'm going to go. Oh no, Marple, no, and I'm going to go here. Then I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery at at this guy.
Do it. And how so do you vicious mock?
I'm just gonna say, would you look at that? My small little friend took out your big friend.
And the damage knocks the hob out of the thing, and it's his go next. But is enraged at you. Do you have any more actions?
You know what? I'm going to use my last grief note, and I'm going to up my damage for that and heal up as well.
Okay. You use your brown note.
That's 4 more points of damage, and that actually puts me up at full health.
Wow. All right. And we're gonna say that's enough damage to take him out as well, because these are minions. And we don't need to worry about accurately tracking them, just doing enough damage to kill. And with that, you hear a party going on to your right, but you don't hear anything else.
I look at. Are you still out in the hall, Eric's?
Yes.
Or did you went in that room? Oh, but you're invisible.
Yes.
Okay, never mind. I think I put my head in the room and look at Tosh and Rizzy. Thanks for the help.
Of course.
Oh.
I shank her. I'm just kidding. I don't.
Lydia knows I'd allow it too. Let's do it.
Okay. Are those doors up there?
That is wall.
Oh, okay.
Were these the windows that were boarded up over here?
No, the windows that are boarded up are the very back of the mansion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there's a party next door. Oh.
Yeah, there's a bunch of hobgoblins drinking directly from a still.
What if we moved up here? Oh, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Like, what if we moved up here?
Oh yeah, you see the full hallway, and you've got. Let me get this whole thing done here. Another door offset to the first one, and a long hallway.
Is anybody good at investigating doors? I'm not very good at it.
I mean, I can attempt. Isn't that your whole thing, though?
Also assist.
I am
I'm invisible.
better at other things, you know.
Oh,
Persuading people to do my work for me is my MO.
all right. If that's whatever, if that helps you sleep tonight, Tippy will go and I think she'll investigate this like rug area first because she saw what happened to Marple.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Or were you still helping, Eric's?
Yeah, I can move with you.
Yeah. Awesome. 20.
The door is trapped. In fact, it's an arcane trap.
Tingle trap.
It is a tingle trap. Yes, it is a tingle trap. And you realize that were you to touch it, you would be possibly permanently stuck to the door.
Tippy just looks at the group. Don't touch that door. And then she doesn't exactly know where Eric is, and she's like, "Can you disable arcane things? Is that a thing you can do?"
So the way you disable, because it doesn't come up often, and perhaps you guys know that you all know this rule, but the way you disable arcane traps was an Arcana check. You would tamp down the magic for a while.
I'll attempt it.
And there can be assist on it too.
Yeah.
So I can assist with it. I can come
Okay.
up with you.
All right, that would give you advantage.
22.
And with a 22, you feel like you were able to tamp down the magic on that door enough to safely touch it.
She looks back at Tosh. She goes, "After you."
Thank you, dear. You're so resourceful. And I'll open the door.
I go over there and let them too.
Okay. As you open the door, you see 2 hobgoblins in a similar patrol to the last ones, just passing you, not noticing you yet. We'll say they're here. heading to the west down the hallway.
Okay. Should we stab them in the back, maybe?
I whisper, that's your job, not mine.
That's what you and Rizzy do best.
Okay, I'll stand at the door right here, and then when they get like right into the square, I'm gonna try to shank him.
All right.
And oh, yeah, they'll walk by, she shanks, and then I'll jump in behind and stab the other one.
All right.
Whose turn is it by now?
We're not in initiative order. This is more narrative because you're just taking out a couple of guards. Is there something you wanted to do?
I mean, I'm just gonna, if it's my turn, I'm just gonna keep crying and charging.
Oh, right.
Because Murple's still raging. Go ahead
Oh.
and do that then.
All right. Yeah.
The rest of your party is kind of sneaking up to this door.
10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, no, not want to use, how do I move me and not you?
Oh, hang on. I'll get Tosh out of the way. There you go.
Okay. Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, and I guess 30, and then I'm gonna drop the lance. I'm just gonna hit 2 hand axes.
With advantage.
Yeah. All right.
24 hits. For 9?
Plus 2 for raging is 11.
Oh, yeah. Is down. Is down.
All right, then I guess, can I do the second one? That's her attack has to be in the same guy, right?
No. It can be on anyone.
Oh, then I'm
Yeah,
going
yeah, absolutely.
to I'm gonna throw the second hand axe at his buddy.
Okay.
And I guess that's the roll for it.
Yeah, it hits.
And
And is
10
down.
damage.
You guys are making this plan, and this crying kobold comes past you and goes.
Every
And they're both
time I
dead.
down someone, I just cry even harder.
And
Tippy
as,
just follows after and just eyes wide, like, okay.
And I guess
I'm
I still have
I'm gonna turn to Tippy and
few
go,
more movements.
yeah,
So I'm just gonna
that's
move right there.
that sadness right there is very helpful. Very helpful.
from the east up the
Don't judge someone's sadness.
I like that sadness. It's a happy sadness. It's a good sadness.
from the east up the hallway, you hear chanting.
Chanting
Yeah.
in Goblinese.
In Goblinese, in gobbledygook, I'm gonna call it for now, because I can't remember
Okay.
what goblins actually call it. In gobbledygook, yeah.
Okay, I want to sneak up to the, and just kind of
Peek your head around.
around the corner. Yeah.
I'm gonna follow him too.
Yeah, I'm invincible, so I don't really have much to worry about. Can I, like, go here and check out the rug area?
Make an investigation check.
Eh,
It looks safe. Yeah.
it looks fine.
I think Tippy's gonna go to this other area over here, actually.
Okay. As you come around over there, I'm gonna have you stop here because you'll notice something.
Okay.
There are 2 guards patrolling this hallway as well.
Okay. Yeah, she just looks over her shoulder and goes, 2 more. And they're coming, are they coming my direction?
Currently they're about to walk in the other direction and turn around.
Okay. And she just goes, 2 more down here.
Okay, I'll go down in her way.
Yeah, walking towards the other end of the hallway, 2 hops.
If I come out here and shoot my crossbow at that one,
Mhm.
is he turned the other way?
He's turned the other way, indeed.
Cool. Well, I'm actually gonna get right. If I stand next to her,
Advantage.
I'm not gonna get. Yeah. Okay.
Do you want to set this up efficiently? Do you want somebody else over there? We can just narrate that you take them both out, because once again, minions.
Yeah.
And we're
right.
getting close to time, and I want to get you guys to the conclusion of this.
I would like to sneak around the corner.
Okay. As you do.
Yes, I'm gonna. If this is all sort of the same time,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yep, there.
Okay.
I'll just say I dash and I get to there. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
sticking with Merple.
Okay. Tosh. So you two are staying over there. Eric's investigating that, and our 2 rogues are up on this door. Go ahead. What are you doing, Tosh? Now that you've made your way around the corner.
I'm gonna continue to. That's all. Oh, is that a door there? Isn't
That is a door, yeah.
Um,
And that is where the chanting is coming from, indeed.
I'll investigate the door, I guess.
Do it up.
Uh,
The door looks safe to you.
of course it does. I'm gonna try to quietly crack
Make a
it.
stealth check. Karamed, thank you for the $10 donation to Trans Lifeline. We appreciate it. With a heart. You peek open the door, and inside you see a strange creature. It's almost like a baby beholder, and 2 hobgoblins in black gi, all of which chanting around this strange aluminum foil construction made out of like very poor wood and aluminum foil. Surrounding it is is the loot, and on top of that Gouth's head is the mud crown.
Oh, my crown.
Have they seen us?
They have not seen you.
Perfect. Can I get a crossbow shot at this guy or not?
You absolutely could.
Okay,
It would initiate combat.
that's cool. I'm fine with that.
Can I
Okay.
simultaneously fire my bow?
You guys will get a surprise round. However, you as a party want to set that up is fine.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that.
I probably didn't ask any permission.
I just say the moment they initiate combat, I'm just gonna bust down this door.
Okay.
I want to be like closer if they're getting ready for combat. I want to be closer so that I can get that surprise, like possibly firebolt, possibly witch bolt. We'll see.
Okay. Sweet. Yeah, you see them getting ready. And both of you just go ahead and make me attacks with advantage. So it's going to be 17, and we'll see you're each hitting a different one, or you each hitting the same one.
I was hitting.
Oh.
I'll ping that one.
I did
Okay. Well,
terrible.
Maddie, it doesn't matter for you so much. But so it's going to be 18 points of damage, right? 17 because math. To the one up here, which initiates combat, and let me clear the initiative tracker, and let's get initiative as we fall into the final combat of the game, having found the Gouth who stole your queen's mud crown on a strange trip through the hills. And everyone rolled initiative, yay! Okay, go team.
I got the highest. What? Oh,
I get
well,
a
you know, it'd be like that
And
sometimes.
and Eric's, you also get a surprise round attack
All right.
because everybody else did.
Yeah. So dropping invisibility,
Yep.
I want to cast witch bolt
Yeah.
first level on the Gauth.
Do it. That's a hit for 11. As
All right.
this green, I'm just checking. Yeah, you remember you need to stay within 30 feet for that to work. As this
Oh, right.
green,
It's only 30 feet.
yeah, and it's a permanent connection. It takes your action to do that damage, but you get to roll it every turn. But this connection of like force lightning, except green and kind of even more evil, connects between you and the Gouth. The door gets kicked down, and we're into combat. I think everybody rolled like crap. Oh no, but now we're at the top of the actual round, and the Gouth goes first. The Gouth will use 3 eye rays at random, and I get to roll them randomly, which is my favorite thing about Gouths. So we're going to do one at each of you, starting with Eric's, who will get make a DC 14 strength saving throws. This red beam comes out of one of its eyes and tries to slam into your chest. And you were pushed back against the wall.
No. So like this wall?
Yeah, you're pushed back against the wall and take a d6 damage. Take 3 points of damage.
Does that break my?
Are you still
Wait.
within 30 feet?
Yes. I'm
All right.
exactly
I
30 feet
do
away.
need you to make a concentration check.
All
however.
right. So that's with Constitution, yes?
Constitution plus casting modifier. Right?
Oh,
no, it's just
so that's an
Constitution.
additional-
It's just Constitution. So you're good. It's just Constitution.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, so 16 is great because it's always half damage, and it was a 1, so you could really lose it anyways. But yeah. Next up, Tosh. A 5. Make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw. This kind of clear, nice. This ray kind of slams into you. It's almost clear as it kind of just ripples through the air at you, hits you, and you feel your body start to bind for a moment, but then it kind of breaks off. And last but not least, a DC 14 Dexterity saving throw, Risey.
Isn't Risey behind the wall?
Oh yeah, let me do that. No, you're right. Well, Risey had to shoot, so Risey had to be somewhere visible.
Oh.
Yeah, and so we'll just say it moves off of its throne to see you.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I beat it.
Yeah, you're good. As this fire bolt comes and slams the wall behind you, you're able to duck out of the way. Merple, you hear combat.
I hear the sounds of my own crying. I burst down the door into there.
Into a toilet. It is a privy.
There's a door behind that.
There is.
I just burst in through that.
It's another hallway.
25, 30, 35, 40, and then I'm gonna, I guess, bonus action, I guess I'm just going to burn another rage slot so I keep raging.
Nice. Okay. Done and done. Tosh.
Okay.
I don't know
rage
for
is
the
a
iron
bonus
check.
action, so I can, does that mean I can dash as well?
Yes, it means you can dash.
Okay, then I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, right there.
Okay. And I need to throw in the Iron Shadows before you, because I did not roll initiative for them. So they're going to go right now. And we will assume that Merple had not moved. No, we will... Yeah, I think we just have to play as the state is. So Merple comes here, and then Iron Shadow goes there, Iron Shadow goes there, to protect their great Gouthy king. They're going to both do Flurry of Blows.
All right.
Merple, what is your AC?
AC is 16.
All right. Boink. That'll be 2
Resistance
hits.
on all that.
Yeah, of course. So it's going to be half whatever I tell you. So the first one you're going to... Well, I will just give you the half damage. I think that's easier. So the first one's going to be 3 points of damage. The second one's going to be 2 points of damage.
Right.
As it's... And then the other hobgoblin on Tosh. What is your AC, Tosh?
15.
Okay, so it's going to be 2 hits on you as well. First one's going to be for 5 damage. Second one's going to be for 6 damage. As this flurry of, like, hobgoblin hand and foot just starts coming at you.
Okay.
And then it's your go.
Okay. I will stab him.
Just a bit outside.
And then I will bonus the dagger.
Let me check. Just misses. They have a lower AC than other hobgoblins, so I had to make sure.
Yeah.
But Risey.
Okay. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, wait, I'm going to get an attack of opportunity if I do that, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Let's not do that then. Let me just hopefully shank him to death. This one.
Oh.
No.
Does that hit?
19 absolutely hits.
Cool.
For every time, 21 points of damage. Still up, but super hurt.
Perfect. That's fine, though. I'm going to take my attack of opportunity and go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Can I stand on the throne?
You may stand on the throne. And the attack of opportunity from the Iron Shadow is going to hit you. for 1d4 plus 3, so 4 points of damage. As a leg comes out because you're short, and just kind of catches you in your side as you go by, but you make it past. And thank you for the $15 donation to Trans Lifeline Mets, girl. Tragic Trippy.
Dash doubles your movement, right? And you
does.
use it as an action? Okay.
Yep.
So, yeah, I can only get right here, but that's going to be my whole turn.
Okay. No worries. Eric's.
All right. So when I'm spending sorcerer points, do I spend it first and then cast a spell? All right. I'm going to spend 1 sorcerer point
Yep.
to double the distance of my next witch bolt,
Okay.
so that I don't have to move and I can just continue to target the Gouth.
Okay, so you were still in range of the Gath, correct? Ooh.
With the distance, with the making
Oh,
a distance spell.
I would not have wanted to cheat you out of that connection, so I'll say they moved there instead. That was not my intent to break your spell. That was not my
Okay.
intention at all. Yeah.
So can I just spend the point to make the distance doubled just in case it decides to move, and then I'm going to just continue the damage?
Yeah, do it up. It is now a 60-foot witch bolt.
Yes.
And
should I just re-roll the spell for the damage, or?
Yeah, you can just click it again if you want.
Okay. It's easier than me typing it in.
Yeah. 7 points of damage as that connection of eldritch energy continues between you. The Gouth is still super angry at you, and you were going to be one of its primary targets. Well, it rolls randomly anyways, but you're going to be one of its 3 targets, and be the first one I roll for, with a 2 on that attack. And that is a well, no, it's not. It's that's what the eye ray is. So please,
yeah, but I'm still laughing out of nervousness. Sorry.
Okay. Make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw as this ray of green and black roiling energy starts streaking towards you.
Oh, I think I know what that is.
And slams into your chest as you take 18 necrotic damage.
Oh no. Okay. I think I know what that one is, though.
Yeah.
I think I'm at.
And then Tosh.
Wow.
4. Make me a DC 14 Dexterity saving throw as an eye kind of swerves and looks at you and starting to glow orange.
Dexterity.
Yup. You make it as another firebolt tries to slam into you, but you're able to dodge out of the way. It kind of grazes the horn of one of the hobgoblin in front of you and just misses. And lastly, Risey, because I can't have another 4. Give me something else. A 1. Make a DC 14 Dexterity saving throw as this kind of purple eye glow starts to happen. A bolt flies past you and slams into the ground, and that's the Goth's go. He's going to attempt to get out of your melee range, but will incur an attack of opportunity as he looks terrified that he has been assaulted by this group now.
He's moved out of mine too.
He moved out of which?
He moved out of my.
Oh yeah, because you have
as well.
reach. So both of you get attacks of opportunity. And the 15
hit?
will hit, indeed. And a 22 will hit, so both of you give me damage. 16
12.
more points of damage. Or 12, right, so 18 more points of damage. And he's looking really hurt at this point. Not expecting this sort of overwhelming force. But it is the Iron Shadows go. 2 of them on Vortex on Merple, Vortex on Tosh. I could roll 2 1s. Merple, what's your AC? Merple, what is your AC?
15.
Okay. That is going to be 2 misses. Or 4 misses. Tosh. That's going to be 2 hits on Tosh.
Okay.
So the first one is 6 points of damage, 5 points of damage, 5 points of damage. The second one is 6 points, 7 points of damage, because math. 7 points of damage. So it's a 5 and a 7.
Okay.
And that's the 2 hobgoblins who are just they're so kind of focused in their babble meditation on you two, they don't even realize Risey has slipped past them as it's Merple's go.
I'm gonna say I just totally ditched the lance after I stabbed the Gouth, and I take a hand axe now, and I'm still crying, and I just at the hobgoblin.
Merple the crying barbarian. I love it. That's a hit, 100%.
That's
For
8.
6. For 8, yes. And that's a hit.
And that's
For
7,
7,
so 15
which
total.
is enough to take him down. As your second one just kind of lands in this hobgoblin's chest, and there's this as it goes down to the ground.
And I'm just going to keep on moving up to the gal.
Awesome. Tosh.
Okay, I will try to stab. Ah!
Yeah, 24 is great.
And
12, which is enough with
Plus-
another stab. Oh, and you get your sneak attack if you want it, but it's dead.
Do it anyways.
super dead.
Super dead.
Yeah, and then I will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and stab with my bonus action dagger.
21
yeah.
hits.
And that does
7.
7.
All right. Anything else?
No.
Ricey.
Got him cornered.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to stab at him in the eyeball. One of them.
Do it. He's got 7.
Oh, I have advantage. Okay.
You do, and a 15 hits.
Tight.
Plus sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
22. How do you take this Gouth out?
Oh, nice.
Yes. Okay, so I kind of want to just like go across, and as I do, my super sharp sword will just kind of like lob all of its eyeballs off.
In a practiced motion, you take your sword around, and it's just thud, and on the ground as this Gouth screams in horror and slowly floats to the ground, rolling like a deflated basketball. These sort of wormy eyes falling beside it. The crown rolls off its head.
I instantly die for the crown.
Does
I
anybody
pick it up
else?
first.
Can I, at this point, have been walking in?
You may, absolutely.
Yeah,
I want
may
to
be
cast Shatter on the 3 in the corner.
So, Rice, your action was to take that attack, and so it is technically Trippy's turn next. And as we have now gone into PvP, ladies and gentlemen, which is how every good one-shot ends, go
We
ahead
have
and
15 minutes left.
Go ahead
You
and cast Shatter.
sad bitch.
Tosh, Risey, Merple, please make me DC 14 Constitution saving throws. Nope. All of you take 18 damage.
18 points of thunder damage. And if that caused one of them to lose the crown, like narratively, I want to die for the crown.
Because I am a totem warrior of the bear, I have resistance to that. So do I only take quarter damage?
Half.
Half. You would save for half?
Because
And because
I save
you-
for half and then I take another half?
Well,
Off
you
that?
did not save. Oh, it's a DC 14, so you did save. Right, so you would half and half, so 9 to 4. You would take 4 points of damage. Yep.
How much damage did I take?
18.
I'm down.
Rising.
That sucks.
I'm going for that crown.
I am very
Alright.
much down. Yeah.
So your move took you 10, 5. It took you 20 feet. So you have 10 more feet of movement.
Yeah, where is the crown? Did it fall? Where, would it have like rolled anywhere near me? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like,
No, hang on
maybe
a
not
second. Let me actually
mechanically or anything.
crown. I'm gonna get a little crown and put it down on the ground here.
Okay.
The crown, because we're now playing crown ball, is sitting right there.
That's fine. Then I'm gonna cast Unseen Servant as an actual spell instead of a ritual,
Okay.
and tell Jeffy, get the crown right now.
Is that a bonus action? And is it a cantrip?
Oh shit! It's not a bonus action. I thought it was a bonus action. Sorry.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So
Then
you.
I'm
good.
I am moving closer to it though.
All right, move your 10 more feet because we got to still be in rounds at this point. Because
I
there's
thought-
PvP.
I don't know why I thought Unseen Servant was a cantrip. I mean, a
Eric's.
bonus action.
Eric's.
Eric's is going to step in the room and very loudly, and I'm not going to scream because I don't want to.
Yeah.
Very loudly say for everyone to stop. So just stop. the person who kills the king gets its crown. So it would go to Rize.
I didn't
Or
vote
Rizzy.
for Rize.
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 Rize wears the crown.
Rize wears the crown.
Rizzy doesn't wear a crown. Rize wears a crown.
Rize.
Just instantly become Rize as it's on my head.
I want to persuade them all. Can I do that?
You may make a persuasion check.
Okay.
And it's really going to depend on how they want to react to it, because social
see how
skills are going to be,
Yeah, we'll see how strong it is. That's a
Yeah.
22.
It is a 22.
As a kobold, I'd probably fall for that.
I'm raging. Do I even hear?
That's-
I don't even hear.
Yeah, you are raging.
terrible.
So if Trippy feels
with shatter, so my rage did not
Did
end.
she lose her rage since she didn't take any damage?
I did take damage from her
Oh,
shatter.
did you?
yeah,
Yeah.
took damage from the
Okay.
shatter. Yep.
Yeah.
So with Tosh down, Eric's saying Rizzy should have the crown. And Trippy, how are you responding to that? Or Tippy?
Tippy would totally 100% be like, I didn't vote for her, but fine. We'll deal with it when we get back.
Okay. Well, luckily, Murple's turn is next.
Yeah. I'm just gonna keep crying, and the thing that hit me is over there, and I don't know who it is, but it hit me, and I'm gonna take 2 swings at Tragic Tippy with the hand axes.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
All right.
Can I uncanny dodge that?
Oh, it's attacking Tippy.
Tippy.
Yeah, not
Smith
Tosh,
attacking me.
or not Rizzy. Rizzy.
Oh, he's typing Tippy. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
That's
Marvel's
10.
after me.
Yeah.
So it's 10 and
That's
10.
20.
It's 20.
10 and 10. I mean, I'm still standing. I'm good.
Okay.
It just hurts a lot.
And
Well, it hurts me too.
You barely. You were fine. You shook it off. Attack Rizzy.
I just keep crying. And that's my turn.
Tosh, death saving throw. Okay, you make your first death saving throw, Rizzy. Or Rizzy.
It's Rize now.
Crown on.
I put the crown on. In your games, do you have potion drinking via an action or a bonus action?
Bonus action. Bonus action.
Right. How many do I get for the supreme jank?
Oh, for the superior is 4d4 plus 4. Yeah.
Perfect.
Nice. That is a lot of healing from a healing potion.
It really is. It tasted super good.
Yay.
Like cheeseburgers.
Like cheeseburgers. Oh my god.
Mm.
All right. So I'm so sorry. I'm gonna
You are
take
so
I'm gonna not attack Tippy or not attack Murple. I'm gonna attack Tippy with my hand crossbow.
Wow.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where did the crown go? Is it on the GM layer?
She has a crown. She grabbed it, didn't she?
There we go. Yeah. I was trying to actually put it on Rizzy.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah. There we go. Doink.
I mean, ouch.
This is
Is
a
there
5 more
an-
poison.
Is there
Yes?
not an exit over here anywhere?
There is another door right here.
Where? Oh, perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and run through it.
We're in PvP. Do I get an attack of opportunity?
You do. You Rizzy attack from here. Oh yeah, within
Yeah.
10 feet.
If
You
you're
absolutely
gonna duck
do.
in that door.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
There's no exit though.
Oh wait, I dropped the lance. Never mind. No, I don't have. I have
Oh,
a hand
okay.
axe in my hand. Never mind.
Okay.
I want to run in here. Can
Okay.
I shut the door behind me?
You may.
Okay. Oh, and then I have that thing. Fast hand. So as a bonus action, I'm gonna try to use my thieves tools to
You
lock the
already
door.
used your bonus action on your health potion, didn't you?
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, then I just shut it for now.
And as Rizzy locks the door, we must end our stream.
Ah.
Holding the crown, but with the future of the Grubbly Bits clan uncertain, having defeated the evil Gouth who was seeking to sack their loot, they are now left to scrabble over what remains. One of them down and bleeding to death, the rest of them fighting each other for the crown. We fade to black on one of the most kobold scenes ever to kobold.
Pretty much, yeah.
Can I,
I was
can I
just
say,
thinking that.
because Eric's is lawful, Eric's would stand by what they said and would protect Rizé with their life.
Awesome.
Because they are the queen now, or king, or ruling person, ruling entity.
If I made it out of here alive and they not the if I won, I was just gonna carve the crown into a teddy bear. But if I make it out alive and someone else doesn't, I'm just running into the woods and you never see me again.
Okay. All right. So first thing I need to do as we wrap up is start our final giveaway of this stream, which is a $25 gift certificate to the fabulous Rue Inc. So Many Games, thank you for donating $50 to Trans Lifeline. We love you for it. Oh my god. Let me set up this second giveaway here. And this one we will call we're gonna reset. Reset! Exclamation point! Crown War. All right. So for this giveaway, you type exclamation point Crown War, and you will have a chance to enter a $25 gift certificate to Devin Rue's amazing shop, Rue Inc., where you can find all sorts of amazing goodness. So go ahead and get in on that. As we do a quick take from everyone, tell us, did you like today's? And we'll just go around starting with Katie. Did you have fun? Shout yourself out. And anything else you might like to say as we wrap up our first game of the 36-hour 9 one-shot Trans Lifeline charity stream.
Yeah, of course. I had such a good time. This was such a good one shot, and this group was great. And I love that it turned to PvP, as all good kobold parties should. Like that, there has to be infighting there. I'm Katie. You can find me on Twitter at KatieFace. You can also find me in the Off the Table community. I have a schedule up there on my Twitter with all the games that I do. I do the social media for Off the Table. It's off_the_table on Twitch and Twitter. Tonight I'll be over there playing John Harper's Lady Blackbird, Adventures in the Wild Blue. And then I have a weekend full of games. So yeah, come see me. I post about it on Twitter.
Excellent. Cena Breyer.
Oh yeah, this was an absolute blast. I've only done ever D&D like in person, at like everybody around each other. So this is new. It was great. I totally loved it.
Yay.
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at my name, Cena Breyer. And if you need a voice actor for anything, you hit me up. I got a reel, etc., etc.
And you're sad. That sad barbarian makes me think your reel is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I loved it. So Many Games.
Hey everyone, I'm Maddie. What am I saying? Tonight, or in 3 hours, I'm going to be playing another kobold, except he's not a kobold, he's a dwarf dragonborn. He technically an Erd, but he's good. He's a grave cleric of the Raven Queen. So, in Threads of Fate over on Soulbear, but I'm not doing my talk show this weekend. I'm going to be hosting this channel on my channel, the whole stream, and then but if you are a fan of Devin Rue, she is going to be on my talk show next weekend on the 6th at 6 p.m. Eastern, along with Solobon from Soulbear RPG and Death by Mage, the master sage of everything RPG. Awesome. He is fantastic. So I've got a great panel. We'd love to have you guys join us. We love taking questions from chat and stuff like that. And we're going to sit around and talk shop. It's fun. And then check out sonerdware.com. I sell nerdy stuff. And awesome. I kind of went with a Puss in Boots kind of thing. So I don't know. I couldn't really think of a great accent that would sound persuasive for a kobold, so I just went Puss in Boots. Why not?
I love it.
I think it worked.
Yeah. Second to last and
it's
second.
personality, not the accent.
Yeah. Second to last and second to not least, Miss Lydia.
Hello, I am Lydia, CastleMac Lydia on Twitter. Most social media, I will be CastleMac or Mac Lydia. I play on the CastleMac channel here on Twitch. I play on Sunday nights at 7:30. We're doing Waterdeep Dragon Heist, which is super fun. And I play Ladrin, Wild Magic Sorcerer, and she's super fun. And on Tuesdays at 7:30, I also play on our channel. We are doing a series of short adventures written by people in the community, DM'd by CastleMac Sean. And it's super fun. And I'm so happy that I got to do this. I like playing with Rock. It was so nice to get to play with all of you guys. And I'm bad at this stuff.
It's all good. Don't
That's
worry
all.
about it.
That's
That
all.
was great. That was perfect.
The end.
and last but certainly not least, M.
Hi, I'm M. You can find me on Twitter at DobsonM. So DOBSON is my last name. And yeah, I was not expecting to play today because I was a stand-in, but I really enjoyed it and it was phenomenal. Still feeling out this character, but I think I'd like to see more of it. And I definitely enjoyed everyone's interesting takes on what a kobold would be.
Yeah, it was so much fun
I feel
playing.
really dirty for taking that shot at KZ. I feel I'm not gonna.
I don't feel dirty at all about shattering you guys. So
Okay.
No,
As
know.
well, yeah.
I do feel a little unsurprisingly sad that I nor any of us ever used grovel, cower, and beg, the racial ability.
I know. I was
I'm
trying
telling
to
you,
find
needed
for
it.
that-
It had advanced
That
back
is
tactics the
fun
whole
to
time.
use. You know.
All right.
Yeah.
I love you guys. I'm going to have to kick you out of the Zoom at this point as we go to a Be Right Back screen and get our next game in because we keep on rolling with Paranoia coming up next, and that's going to be amazing. So I just want to thank you guys all so much for playing with me. Thank you everyone who donated. It says $520, but we really got $620 in our first game, and that is huge. We're going to keep pushing. We've got a big goal. It's aspirational, but we'd like to try and hit it. So stick with us. We're going to be back for an amazing game of Paranoia coming to you next. And with that, we will be right back.